Undyne, I sent you the surprise variation.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, it is the Hot Springs episode. I forgot to put on the Sirenscape. I knew I was missing something.
Do you believe in love after love?
Thank you.
I can feel something inside.
Oh my god, are you still not set up with the Sirenscape?
You never helped me with it.
You never asked! I keep forgetting! I have ADHD!
Several times! Your application is bad!
You asked
My god, River!
Oh my lord, I got you. Hold on, let me get the Sirenscape set up. Because it's currently doing my Pathfinder game stuff.
I want to hug you!
What is Undyne's PNG today? Feels like a mood. That's her normal PNG. That's what.
No, this isn't my normal one.
That. She just looks like that.
This is me in a nutshell. This is real.
I don't see a nut around you.
Just...
No. I did not mean it.
Okay.
I did not mean it.
Okay.
I did not mean it. God damn it.
The road to hell is paved in good intentions.
I need to get, like, a reactive thing for Oasis.
There we go. Alright.
For Oasis, that'd be cool.
Phoebe, do you have Sirenscape? Have you got it downloaded? We're gonna do this live. I'm gonna show Phoebe how to do this live. You have it installed?
We'll do it live!
We're doing it live!
Well, fuck it! We're doing it live! Phoebe, you have it installed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so have you linked it?
I don't know what that means.
Okay, open up the app.
Huh?
Open up the app. And then there's a button that says link account.
Uh-huh.
Click that button.
Mm-hmm.
Then type in the pin where it takes you. Have you done that?
I think.
Okay, good. Alright, now, click that link that I just sent in the Blood on the Sand chat. Is Val muted?
No,
which
I don't
Val?
think so.
No, she's
Hi.
not muted. Did you mean Valentin? River, no Pathfinder tag? Oh my god, I should really put a Pathfinder tag. I never changed my tags.
Wow.
Oh yeah, you should get rid of your thing.
I should get rid of the D&D tag, yeah. Just change it to Pathfinder. There we go. Good call. Val's not muted. She's talking.
Hi. Hello.
She's been talking this whole time.
Alright, Phoebe, can you hear the music
Hi,
now?
lovely babies.
Phoebe?
Not Phoebe.
No.
Wait. Oh, it is Phoebe.
You can't hear the music?
I thought we were helping somebody else.
Not all about you, Val! I'm just kidding.
It is all about me, though.
Wait, okay, I want the entire group to get this Valentin and to all drink it together. What are the warnings, though?
My favorite part is how I can't hear Phoebe anymore because Died shrieked.
I'm sorry.
I found the music.
You can hear it?
Yes.
Alright,
It's
excellent.
Sensei.
There we go. Excellent. Okay, so now that we've got that handled.
Wait, did you mean to send that to me?
No, I had a copy of Takashi Sensei. I'm trying to send you Pung Shvet, and I can't because it's not copying. Pung Shvet. Save. Pung Shvet. I can't save this image.
I'll let Undyne get this out of her system before starting my preamble.
I'm sorry, I just want to drink Pung Shvet. I want to share it with my friends.
Thank you.
If you don't share your Pung Shvet with your friends, you don't even deserve to be drinking it, okay?
Well, firstly, hello everybody. We are back with another episode of Blood on the Rocks. Thank you guys so much for coming. As always, guys, this is a game I run for all of my lovely VTuber friends for free. If you want to support or tip, the best ways to do so are through there. And honestly, the best way to do it right now is through my Ko-Fi. You might also hear my mic is suffering. I've been suggested a new one on my throne. You can check it out there. I think that's about... Oh, right, Fantasy Grounds. Thank you so much, Saf, for doing the rest of my commands. We use Fantasy Grounds, of which I'm an affiliate of. You can purchase anything on Fantasy Grounds. I earn a small commission off of that. That includes their really nice dice packs. Lastly, there is the Hero Factory Discord, which is the primary community Discord that it's going to be for myself and all of the other Hero Factory talents, which we are getting really closer to announcing everybody in it coming up, so stay tuned to that. It's also the place where if you want to play in any of my other D&D Pathfinder, Cyberpunk, or Blades in the Dark games, or Call of Cthulhu, any other system that really suits your fancy. Hell, I might even run Lancers soon. Feel free to shoot... Thank you, Phoebe. Feel free to shoot me a DM on Discord if you want to join in on those. I charge $25 USD per session, and we normally do about 2 sessions a month. I also offer discounts if you bring friends. All right. That said, who do I want to surprise with the recap today? Who do I think is unprepared but still would be able to give the recap? Riley!
It's broken.
Did I not do this last time?
I always think that you're unprepared but still capable of doing it.
Yeah, I know.
On the spot.
Yeah, and then I do it in like 2 minutes and you're eating cereal or something.
I don't have any food to eat actually right now. I have vodka to drink. I could drink... tell you what, I'm going to keep drinking out of this vodka until you finish. Okay?
Don't say that. I'm going to kill you.
Alright, ready?
Anyway.
The cap's coming off. Ready? Oh, shit. Go!
So last time we finished off our combat with our little blue lightning fungus hive mind. We've made a temporary peace agreement with it. And we've moved on, starting exploring the tunnels, where Podge found some blue slime on a rock and decided to lick it, and got to experience godhood for a brief moment. And is currently in a coma. Woo!
Hot Springs!
Oh yes, Hot
Victory
Springs.
Peak.
That was at the very tail end of the... I almost said episode? That was a very
we are kind of episodic.
I'm always having... And it's just...
Huh?
So you're drinking that vodka straight? Is
Yes!
that just like...
Yeah, I'm drinking
Jesus
it like
Christ.
flat out from the bottle. Can you finish this?
No!
What do you mean, no?
Because you're finishing the bottle.
You've done
right?
this to
Why
yourself.
would you do that to yourself?
I'm waiting for Ryan
You
to
made a
finish the
poor
recap.
life choice and
Is
I'm
that the
punishing you for it.
Yeah.
How dare you? How dare you punish me for my own decisions?
Oh my
I'm
god.
a bard. My whole thing
If
is
it
avoiding
isn't the consequences of my own actions.
As a bard, I should not have to suffer any of the consequences of my own actions, ever.
Well, plea denied. Anyway, moving on.
Alright. Anyways, I guess I'll finish the recap then. So, they continued on through the tunnels after dealing with the blue dusk, licking some blue slime, and as mentioned, connecting to its consciousness and its core deep within the Darklands last time. Carrying on through the tunnels, the party had some strange conversations before reaching a point where the tunnel opened up into, what was it, a 50-foot drop, I said? I believe it was 50 feet. That dumped out directly in the middle of what appeared to be a hot spring bath around Victory Peak. The perception checks that were rolled, the players were unable to spot anything in Victory Peak just yet. So there's no one moving around. They didn't spot anybody doing anything. They just know that there's a hot springs there. As a note, to remind you, because it has been quite some time since Butler gave you this intel, you do not know if Victory Peak is occupied or what it would be occupied by. You have chosen to come this way to be able to strike at the back of Forewarned, which is the outpost town that your army is going to make a simultaneous attack on. You have to get through Victory Peak in order to get to the back end of Forewarned. Everyone good on that recap? Everybody now remember what's kind of going on, stakes, and what's happening?
Yeah, can we see all of Victory Peak from where we are?
Not all. It's kind of a hole. It's about it's quite big. It is a 15-foot radius hole that is kind of at a... Hold on, I'm doing a little motion with my hands. 90 degrees when it's flat, right? What's it when it's curved downwards? That's more than 90. So that would be... It's like 130-degree angle out of the bottom of the tunnel that you're in, so you can still kind of, like, cling to the walls here to prevent yourself from falling out the hole and into that hot spring 50 feet down. So you've got kind of, like, a great viewpoint of the upper portion of Victory Peak, but not of anything beyond it. So you can see, what you can see right now is a massive conveyor belt that heads through the shadows of Victory Peak, heading down a slope. And this conveyor belt comes from the top of the slope, which you guys are at with your, above that top of the slope, with a very large industrial-looking building. It is made out of metal and concrete, has a lot of smokestacks and pipes kind of leading out of it everywhere. The conveyor belt is actively moving, and you can see it transporting these weird blue things. You can't make out what they are. They could be some kind of metal, it could be that light's reflecting off of, it could be a crystal, it could be more of that goop and slime you'd seen, but the conveyor belt is actively moving things out of the building at the top all the way down the slope. There's a few other buildings scattered around as well, but you don't see, with the previous perceptions that you rolled, any other signs of life apart from that conveyor belt is activated. Those of you who have any histories about civilizations can make some checks right now to learn some information about how Kadrin set up its towns.
We didn't... I remember the last time that we were playing, a couple of people went ahead to scout. I don't think we're all together right now, right?
You are. Podge and Sam returned after scouting.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I just...
And then... Yeah, go ahead.
So anyone can go ahead and roll me these checks right now, as Sam had relayed that information at the end of last session.
Sorry, which
it was me, not Sam.
Oh, that's right, it was you, Sly.
Sorry, which skills?
Any sort of knowledge regarding the civilizations. I believe that there actually is...
Society?
Yeah, society would work well for this, I think. Right, Phoebe?
Mm-hmm.
I know nothing.
I'd also allow anything to do with constructions, anything to do with city management, things like that. Zandra, Kadrin was a technological wonderland. They are well known. Valentin, you know a little bit as well. I'll tell you when I stop talking about stuff that you would know, Valentin. As a technological kind of wonderland, they are the only nation to have invented the flushable toilet and plumbing.
Oh my god, they're brilliant.
They had also manufactured their own set of firearms and such. This was all things that have been lost, though, 5 years ago. So their technology never made it out, because it was all shit that just recently got invented and then was lost forever. That's where your knowledge ends, Valentin, for how they would set up their cities and what their society was like.
Sorry. Forever then.
Sorry, primarily they were made up of races that don't particularly need sunlight to live. Dwarves, gnomes, gem-like creatures and constructs. They were the people who created the automaton that you guys saw. Butler, who's working with you right now. So they've got a lot of technological wonders and such like that. One thing that they were also well known for, Zandra, is automation. The dwarves always, with the cunning of the gnomes, were always innovating and coming up with new ways of excavating, refining, and forging new materials with less process involved from them and less work. It is potentially possible that this is some sort of automated factory or automated loader that is moving the conveyors up and down still. And so just seeing that conveyor isn't evidence enough that there's anybody still alive here operating that. Final note, they are also master-known trap makers.
Okay.
And
so we gotta watch our step.
And they were very fond of golems and other constructs to defend these sorts of places.
Okay. Before we get too excited, this conveyor belt doesn't necessarily mean that there's anyone living here. And the Kadron are very well fond of their traps using golems and the like, so we must proceed carefully. There might be some dangers ahead.
Well,
we only really have two options.
If there's any group that's suited to face whatever adventures may lie ahead, I'm sure it's our group. We knew that this would be dangerous. We can proceed with caution, but I think we need to proceed nonetheless.
Right. We should... I mean, we can't really ignore whatever's going on in here either way, because if there is a trap, and it'll spring when we try to bring our troops through here, then we'll have a lot more unnecessary loss than we need to. So we should probably try to check this outpost out first before we move on.
Yes. I wouldn't suggest that we don't proceed through. I was merely suggesting that as we do, we gotta be very careful of traps. That is all.
Well...
perhaps our scouting friend can take the lead as far as ensuring that traps don't stop us as we proceed. Onward!
Oh,
old buddy, old pal.
Automated traps, my favorite.
Valtria, just to let you know, I have DM'd you something.
I'm reading it now.
Perfect, just wanted to check with that. Alright, you guys sally forth onwards. Zandra seems to be in thought, kind of lagging a little bit behind the group. Before you all arrive at the part where it starts sloping down, leading into those hot springs. Again, you don't know if they're deep enough that you could just jump out and land in the hot springs and everything be fine. Pathfinder does have a rule system involving depth and falling into things, actually. So if it is, I believe, 30 feet or more, it will reduce 30 feet of falling if you land in it.
We also don't know the temperature of the hot springs and whether or not this is just the raw hot spring, which could be boiling us alive.
Yes, this is also factual.
Well, do we have any more rope?
We're adventurers. All we have is a rope.
I've got rope.
It just drops straight down into the hot spring. There's no way to, like, go around.
No. This is remember, you're climbing through a vent.
Right.
So
is there any way to assess from, like, do you have to get close to the hot spring to really see how warm the shit is, or is this something that I can, like, feel from where we are? Like, can I get any sense of...
How far above it are we?
50 feet above the hot spring.
50 feet above.
How far is it to the ceiling-ish?
From which? Oh, like, because you're, like, in a dome, so you want to know if you were to go up instead of down?
Well, I'm just trying to get the dimensions in the first place.
The ceiling is above you guys, and again, I'm not the greatest at math, so I have envisioned this. If anything dimension-wise super doesn't make sense, just let me know, and I will correct it to something sensible. But you're 50 feet above the top of the slope that Victory Peak is on, and then above you, if you were to climb out the hole and kind of go up, the ceiling is curved. It's like a dome, right? It would be, if you wanted to get to the very tippy top, so the center of that dome, it would be probably a 70-foot climb from where you're at. To the highest point, before the curve gets really serious, would be about 30 feet.
So 70 feet max.
70 feet from where you're at. So from
125
floor,
feet.
About, yes.
No. Oh, so from down to the ground, it's that.
Yes, 125 feet from down to the ground, 70
okay.
feet from the hole that you guys are kind of like lurking in right now. And do remember that more people can make perceptions, just you have to make a stealth as well, because I will consider that you're coming far enough up ahead to be able to see out of the hole, and if there is anything around, it has a chance of spotting you.
Is there any light in the area, or is it just us?
There is none, but Kadron had also invented a sort of form of electricity that is powered by thermal energy that they... no one really knows how they get that, especially this high up in the mountains. But they do have generators and such. There are electric lampposts throughout the city. You can see a few of them. None of them are turned on.
I do also emanate a 10-foot radius of light for myself at will.
You are... Oh,
because
at will.
I'm bioluminescent.
Are you...
You might want to turn that off, otherwise you become a beacon.
I can turn it on or off. So if it's too dark and we need to see, I can turn it on.
Okay, so it is off right now?
Unless communicated otherwise, yes.
Sly, you can't see anything anymore.
So what is it? Do you want to... Oh, that's not my voice. Fuck.
That's your other
so
character.
what is it? Do you want a beacon or do you want blindness? Neither seems entirely worthwhile to me or entirely pleasant. So it's up to you.
You can hold my hand and I can help guide you.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
Grab the hem of my skirt.
I don't think your skirt's long enough to lower us down to the water.
No, but you can hang on for dear life until then.
Is there somewhere I can tie off a rope to up here, River?
Not naturally. You'll have to hammer a python in, which is going to make some sound.
Could I just have Oasis hold it?
Yes, Oasis.
Or Undyne.
Well, we actually have to then go to encumbrance and such like that. I believe that there is a certain amount of load that everyone is able to carry. Thank you, Undyne.
There's the load.
Undyne
Actually,
is
if anybody's going to do
capable.
it, it'd be you, because she is 19 strength.
Undyne is capable of carrying a load with no penalty up to 9, and then a limited load up to 14. Currently, she is carrying 7.4 load worth of stuff.
How much of a load am I?
All right, you are.
You never tell a man how much of a load he
You are
is.
naturally as a medium creature. Phoebe is correct. You are naturally Phoebe. Oh, also, everyone, don't forget that you get a hero point when we start, and Phoebe get another hero point for being correct. When every medium creature it has a 6 load, all of your stuff added on top of that bring you up to 10.2 load.
Oh, so that's
Where did
way
we... Oh,
above
there it is.
what I-
Never mind.
In your inventory, yeah.
Can I just
What happens?
create a medium tree and then tie to that?
This tunnel's not big enough to fit a medium tree.
Are you sure? It could be
No.
roots.
I think we just go with having you or Zandra hold the rope and lower me down so I
Can we
feel
do
the
2
water's
people?
safe.
Does it have to be just one? I feel like
Share the
with solve the
load.
encumbrance. Share the load.
I'll share
With
the
solve
load
encum-
with you.
That's it. It's a Lord of the Rings joke. It's not supposed to be sexy. But yeah, well,
I mean, but it can be.
I can share the load with you, Zandra.
And yea, doth it begin.
Yes.
No,
I'm
fine,
kind of
we'll
confused.
Zandra will grab one end of the rope and dig her heels in. You guys want to let yourselves down?
Well, I was going to just go
perhaps-
down ahead so I could get an idea of the depth of the water.
I am a denizen of the water myself. I can be of some assistance here. I'm not entirely the stealthiest, but I am certainly the fastest in the water, I believe.
How far across is the water from where we're lowering ourselves down to the actual, like, land, for lack of a better word?
I did. Thank you, Luminous. I'll take a shot of vodka. I did not understand that question.
So when we lower ourselves to the water, how far is it going to be from that point to somewhere solid?
So this is
beach, for lack of a better word.
Let me describe the area around the hot springs again, because I believe that that has been forgotten and wasn't done over in the recap. The area around the hot springs has what clearly looks like a naturally unnatural look to it, meaning that it's stones that have been brought here around the water. It's clear that there's like a construction that was set up here that has long since been removed, destroyed, or smashed, but there are like rocks that have been placed here to make it look pretty and such like that. So it's not far from the shore at all, unless you decide to dump yourself exactly in the center of the hot spring.
Right, but I'm assuming we're on an edge because we're coming down the wall.
A slope,
Of
yes.
glory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you talking about lowering yourself directly down from the hole or climbing down the dome, like the curvature of it?
Is the dome rough enough that we could do that?
Yes. Potentially, yes, but it would take a lot of work and effort, and you'd be doing pythons and more athletic checks again. You could just lower a rope that would, like, hang straight down above the hot springs. Solid surfaces are, like, 10 feet away max if you lower yourself around the edges of the hot springs.
You said that we're like 50 feet above the hot springs, right?
I did,
Yeah,
yes.
we are 50 feet above.
As the crow flies.
Can I, before we put anyone down there, just use my base kinesis to move some of the water up so we can see if it's boiling lava hot or not?
It might be noticeable if there's anything else down there, but yes, you could.
I can just move it up 50 feet.
So you can just move the water up 50 feet to you.
I can move a chunk of it.
So again, if there's anything in Victory Peak, a big floating ball of water might be noticeable, but you can do that.
I mean, if a ball of water is noticeable, so is us going to be climbing down. So
This is
it
a
doesn't
huge
make a
person.
difference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, absolutely.
It's either we figure out if it's safe or we just climb down, and either way, we're going to be visible.
That's true. Would you like to do that?
If everyone's okay with it, I would.
Okay.
I mean, it's better to know before we go in, I guess.
Describe how you're doing it. If you can find somehow a way to make this stealthy, then you could roll a stealth on this.
I don't know if there's any point to me bringing this up, but but I have a grappling gun which has a line of 100 feet.
Ooh.
So I don't know where we could use it. That's why I'm trying to get the dimensions. It would be a 25-foot.
I can actually help
Roll.
a little bit more now that I know that what you're talking about. So the factory that I talked about, the really big one with all the pipes and such like that, there are pipes leading from it that you could use your grappling gun to instead make it a horizontal climb over to those pipes, as opposed to a straight climb down, where you hook the grappling hook. I don't know what you do with the gun, but if you could secure the gun somehow where you're at, then you could, like, shimmy across horizontally. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Perfect.
Is that an option for anyone?
You'd be going to a different location, though. Instead of the hot springs, you'd be ending up on top of the pipes around that factory.
Yeah. But
Wouldn't
I guess
you be losing the grappling gun then? Because there'd be no way to retrieve it.
Yeah, you'd have to leave it behind.
What if we just pull on it really hard?
That might work too. It depends. If you set up something clever to be able to release the grapple gun, but not like loose enough that you're gonna tumble when the big woman you tries to climb it.
I really
Hey!
think we're overthinking this, so we should just lower ourselves down.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys. I don't think that there ever is. Well, there is such a thing as overthinking in Pathfinder, but so far I haven't heard anything that's been a bad suggestion.
if you want to lower yourself down, then go ahead and lower yourself down.
How deep does the water look?
I would need a check.
What kind of check? What kind of check would an aquatic person make?
So there's a
For
lot of
example.
different ways that you could calculate out the depthness. If your character is intelligent and has knowledge engineering or knowledge...
So that's a no. That's a no to that first
Okay.
one,
Let
just off the bat.
Let me finish describing, though. But I always allow different checks to be used in circumstances where it would make sense. So any sort of intelligence checks that you would be able to flavor as I'm calculating like the distance between things to infer how deep the water is could be an intelligence-based check. Also, as always, flat-out perception you can't go wrong with. However, if you roll a perception, it means that you are close enough to the edge to be able to see very clearly, and that means that you need a stealth as well. Again, just in case there's anything in Victory Peak that might notice. I'm not even saying that there is or isn't. Right now, you have no evidence that there is.
I mean, we could lower me down, and then I could just, like, rather than going directly into the water, I could just swing to the edge.
There are other checks
only
that
10
you could
feet.
make, too. For instance, I do want to remind you all, and this is the DM being very generous, so I want you all to love me very much for this. Remember, somehow a bunch of civilians from Victory Peak made it into these vents and died to the blue dusk. That means that somehow they made it to this vent hole from the ground at some point.
Are there any?
Are we just missing something?
Are there any? Okay, I'm gonna look around. Are there any marks around us from where they would have had to make their ascent?
This would be an investigation instead.
There is no investigation.
Something similar to it.
That's called perception.
Perception.
It's called perception, I'm pretty sure.
This would be a perception.
Oh my god.
I would also like to look around.
Oh, well, it's not for me.
Still not a critical... Oh, wait, no, it is a critical failure still, because 1 or -10. That's right. So, Valentin, it's your nat 1. How would you like to mess this up?
Well, I mean, judging by myself, since I'm looking around for like marks on where they would have made their ascent, I'm going to be looking around the like cliff edge, and in doing so, I'm going to lean a bit too far over the edge, and I just start tumbling down.
All right. Zandra, before I reconcile your roll then, Valentin, I need you to roll me a stealth, as well as I need you to make grab an edge check.
Is that an athletics?
It's an action.
Yeah,
Ooh.
but it's from well,
it's in. I think it's in your activities.
It's in activities.
It's a reflex save.
It is a reflex save. Thank you.
Okay. Well, first I'm going to roll stealth. Oh.
You're very quiet about falling out of this hole.
Oh shit!
I make it look that it was on purpose.
You're also perfectly still blending in the shadows as you're tumbling.
And then reflex save.
Oh my god!
So Valentin,
I look really cool when tumbling.
actually,
Oh
I have
God.
something really funny if you'll let me take this one over.
Yeah, sure.
Valentin falls out the gap. Nobody notices him, and very swiftly manages to save himself and is perfectly back up on top of the edge without, like, making a sound or anything. You guys, like, you know, you register some movement out of the corner of your eye, so you go to look to Valentin worrying that he just fell out, but when you go to look at him, he's just standing coolly, like, on the edge, like, totally fine.
Oh my god.
Does that work for you, Valentin, or would you like to describe something
Yeah.
else? Okay.
No, it's okay. Yes, this is ground.
Oh my god. I never moved! Wow!
Wow.
Gain a
amazing.
hero point, Valentin, for that. Alright, Zandra, meanwhile, team get shit
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Zandra, you are looking around, you're examining, and you do actually find something. Out of a nearby hole, you can see that it is just small enough you could reach your hand into. You can, look in, and utilizing you quickly turning on her bioluminescence so you can get a better look, or a lantern, or a candle, or any way of doing
I do have
so.
dark vision. I've got dark vision.
Even with dark vision, then, you are capable of seeing there is a lever deep in this hole. You could put your hand into the hole and grab the lever and pull it. You don't know what it does.
Fuck it. I'll do it.
You fuck it?
Yeah, I fuck the hole.
Again?
Again?
Jeez.
Yeah, no, I pull it. I pull the lever. I pull the lever.
You reach in, you grab the lever, and roll me a reflex save, as you seem to have forgotten what I said about Cadron and traps.
I did. I totally did.
I really love it when River finds himself super funny and will laugh louder than the rest of us do at his jokes.
Yeah,
it is good. It is a good laugh, but it's a very cute laugh. But it's like the only thing I hear after you joke about something. It's like River says a punchline and then just. I can't do it.
That was Will.
If
for whatever reason, it won't let me grab. There we go.
I got it. Oh, BB.
I rolled the exact same.
You rolled one higher, which actually made a difference.
Oh, good.
So, you do quickly pull your hand back out as the entirety of the hole rotates suddenly, 45 degrees, and you can quickly catch the glimpse of there being hundreds of little hooks all along this hole. If your hand had been in it when it had rotated, if your hand had been in it when it would rotated, the hooks would have dug into your skin and then rotated 45 degrees.
No!
I can fix it.
That's yucky. I can fix him!
Like I said, Cadron likes traps.
That's the most terrifying fleshlight I've ever seen.
Oh my
no!
I see more, sadly.
It's just a blender.
You didn't successfully get the lever, though.
Do you say it's just a blender or it's
so
just
I didn't
grinder?
pull the lever?
You didn't make it to the lever. You put your hand in, and then the second your hand went in, it started to rotate, and you quickly went, I don't know what's happening, I don't like that, and pulled it out, and then you saw the hooks.
So is there is it like a vertical lever? Like if I got something hooked around it, I could pull the lever without my hand being in there?
Yes, if you could find it. If you want to roll.
I have a grappling hook. Could I just take the grappling hook and toss it in there and yank on the lever that way?
Grappling hooks are generally bigger than the width of a hand. Remember, this is supposed to be pretty small and tight.
How about a crowbar?
Hand.
I've got a crowbar.
I'd allow it with some sleight of hand checks, but Valentin and Phoebe were about to say something. I want to hear from them real quick.
Oh, I was just gonna ask if it reacts to a body, or does it react to items as well? Like, if we put an item in it, does it start rotating? But
you'd have to make a check. And Chalk Sushi, I don't know what the best part of your day is, but I know it's about to be some massive riz you're going to throw at me again. Cadron sex toys are not built for the faint of heart.
No.
Thanks, Lori.
The second word in that sentence? Oh, yeah! My heart, I'm blushing.
That's such a nice thing to... That's so nice to say that about Undyne's character.
Unfortunately, Undyne's character is named you, so I feel like you just flirted with her instead of me today. Phoebe, I had also heard you make a sound. I didn't know if that was a Phoebe sound or I have something to say.
I was going to say that, maybe Sly, I'm pretty sure, is a good trained in thievery and stuff like that. Maybe he can try to disarm it so we don't get degloved horribly.
Yes.
Oh,
yes, I am.
God.
So, firstly, to go over things, Zandra produces a crowbar. Valentin questions...
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello. Thank you, Chikorita. Valentin questions if it reacts to items and bodies. Phoebe suggests that... Sorry, not Phoebe. Oasis suggests that Sly disarm the trap. All these things happen simultaneously.
Well, you could disarm it if you want, or I could try with the crowbar first before you have to stick anything else in there. It's up to you, though.
Why don't I try to disable it?
Go ahead. Give it a shot.
I stare at his disabling intently. Intensely, I mean.
26 on disabled device.
So, you quickly examine through the device and are able to see that when it rotates, there is a moment you might be able to slip something within the cylinder that's rotating, and you quickly grab your thieves' tools. You get these kind of metal chunks that they include with this, and as it turns, you slot it in there, and the cylinder grinds to a halt. It's no longer a threat.
Hell yeah.
To be fair, I just got back and I have no idea what I just disabled.
It
Well,
was the
you
hand
fixed it.
degrabber
A deadly
machine
fleshlight.
9000.
A deadly fleshlight.
I regret my life choices.
Well, are you 100% certain it's safe?
Should be.
Xander will stick the other end of the crowbar into the hole to make sure nothing goes off.
Nothing seems to happen.
She'll, all right, you better be right. She sticks her hand in to grab the lever.
Thank you for the
You'll be
follow,
fine.
Puyuyustan.
What?
I got a follow from Puyuyustan.
Ah, okay.
Or it could be Puyuyustan. I'm really bad with Twitch names. Alright, so you stick your hand in, you grab the lever,
Mm-hmm.
you pull. Ka-chunk. There's this huge, loud ka-chunk grinding sound that echoes throughout the vent, the entire cavern, and it's quite loud. However, as it's, you're hearing all of this slamming sounds that are getting closer and closer and closer, Valentin, the wall that you're leaning on suddenly opens up, revealing a hidden staircase.
Do I fall through the hole, or...?
No, you had a nat 20, so you quickly catch yourself.
I should imagine his core tenses up and he's just like a plank,
I'm still leaning while the wall disappears, so I'm leaning in an 80%, 80-degree angle, but there's no wall behind me anymore. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna turn around, and is it lit by the same sort of lights, or is it completely dark?
No, it is lit, actually, but very, very sparingly. There are some electric lights that sputter and kind of come to life, and they turn off and on, giving it this kind of weird flashing shadow. It's like walking through a strobe light.
Well, that makes things
What?
easier.
Okay. Well, you want to take points, Sly?
Absolutely.
Alright, give me a brief moment. There should be, on your guys' party sheet, something that says, yep, order. So if you guys go to the party sheet, correct? You'll see a tab that says order. I'd like you to, exactly as Sly did, to set up your walking formation. The tunnel is quite narrow, so you are in a single file only sort of situation.
Before we get into order, I just want to splash Sly with some water real quick.
Alright, Sly, you suddenly feel a little bit wet.
I was gonna say, this is the third time you've randomly splashed me with water.
It heals you. Shut up. It's fine.
Sure, and target him on the combat tracker and then roll healing.
Are you? Okay. I'm gonna put myself to the side. You put yourself where you want to be.
We're there. Okay, it's good. We're sorted.
Let me know if you need help, Oasis, and I can explain how to target someone on the combat tracker.
Miss.
How?
Control left click.
So control left click his token. Well, you're targeting Valentin and Sly now, so control left click on Sly. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
And now roll your healing.
I would if I had it.
You would if you had it.
It should be under your actions. I
It
believe.
should be. No, it's under my activity. And I don't know if it rolls it automatically.
It will if you hit the. So what are you using? Ocean's Bomb?
Yeah.
Why is there no number underneath Ocean's Bomb? What the fuck?
I don't know. This fantasy ground is made of hate.
Oh my god. It's just an amalgamation of hate and suffering.
It's made of pain.
Lady, do you prefer to take
You could program this as an
a
action
forward
yourself
point?
later.
I
Or would you
can
like to-
I
For now,
can
just
move
roll
at the
man.
full front.
For now, just roll manually for me, Phoebe. I'll fix it, but you can put it in as an action. So you heal him 17.
Mhm.
You can't.
I only had 12 wounds.
Yeah, that's fine. Overheal is good.
Can you overheal in this?
I mean, just overhealing means that you're full.
All right.
Yeah. I can do it again every 10 minutes.
Sly goes to stab himself in the hand a couple of times just to make sure that he gets the full extent of that HP back.
There is actually an enemy, like a type of creature from the positive energy plane that overheals you until you explode.
Oh god.
It just fills you with so much healing energy, you just start growing horrible tumorous growths and explode in an explosion of light and radiance. Because they're fixing you. They're making you better.
Teehee. Who am I missing? I'm missing Oasis.
Are
from
you
the marching
you and
order.
Oasis? No.
And Podge
you
is
need to be in
technically
the
in
line.
someone's backpack.
They're
Probably
somewhere.
mine.
There's a backpack.
On my rib cage somewhere.
Yeah, oh yeah, ribcage.
Oh,
for sure.
I know why you is not. Wait, no, you is there. You, I need you to put
It's-
yourself on the marching order.
All right.
I guess I'll. Back then.
Valentin is always taking it up the rear.
Classic.
Someone has to.
Not
Very
all heroes
different
wear
from
capes.
before.
Are we supposed to be seeing something else on the map?
I'm waiting for you.
You're
Not
supposed
on
to
the map.
put yourself on the
Yeah,
watch.
the party
You're
party
supposed
order.
to put yourself on the
Oh, I'm
formation.
sorry,
so we're waiting
sorry.
on you.
No. I.
You're okay.
Sorry, I just. Didn't...
No, you're fine.
okay,
It's on
you're
the party
okay.
sheet. Do you know where the party sheet is, Undyne?
Yes. Hang on. I apologize. I thought that you meant marching order on the.
You
on the
have
map.
no apologies needed. You're fine. Yeah, it's totally okay.
Are we going in a single file line?
You
I
have
can't.
to.
I thought I'd be one of the first few if we're going into the water.
You're not going to the water.
Oh, okay.
You don't
Well,
know where
I'll go
the
here.
staircase ends.
I'll go in the only spot that's available then.
And I'll stay like a good 10 feet in front of everybody in case there is a trap.
You guys begin heading down the stairway. Do you talk about anything, or do you go generally quiet? And did you want to try to hide any sounds you're making as you're walking in this tunnel?
Yes.
Okay. So, Phoebe, how can I run a group stealth check? Could I just have Sly make it for the party, or should everybody be rolling
That is a
individually?
different feat.
Guys, that's a feat
Oh.
for that.
There is a feat for that. Okay, so everybody would
I
have to
have
roll.
quiet allies.
I
So
have the feat for that.
you do have the feat for that. So you would roll a stealth for everybody.
I'm just reading what exactly the description of the skill is real quick.
That is a really good. I like Pathfinder for having that.
There, Pathfinder's
Okay.
like that.
I'm not
that
sure
phrase, there's
how
an
I
app for that. There's a feat for that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I
it's like-
feel about it though, because it says you roll a single check using the lowest modifier.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, that's not so bad then. So instead of everybody rolling separately and everybody getting a nat 1, we just figure out who's got the worst stealth and they roll it. So, let's see. Stealth
The whole
is...
thing is it increases the overall odds technically because it's the stealthiest person in the party has an 80% chance of successfully stealthing and stuff like that because it uses their modifier but with your like stats and stuff.
Oh, so it's still my stats. We just changed the modifier.
Okay, who's got the lowest modifier in stealth?
Undyne.
What?
That actually might not be true. Just because she's got the lowest dex doesn't mean she doesn't have the lowest modifier.
Mine's a 1. Mine's a +1.
My stealth is.
Total of 0.
Yeah.
Okay, so it would just be a dex check.
Yep, just a dex check for you. Unless anybody's got anything in the negatives.
I'm plus 11.
You're plus 11 in stealth?
Yeah.
You're a fucking skeleton.
I mean, I'm plus
Why
13.
are you so sneaky?
Because he's spooky, scary skeletons.
You could have mentioned a skeleton lying in the ground.
Because he's not dummy thick and they can't hear the clapping of his ass.
As a note, too, guys, all the music you're hearing
Nice.
tonight is provided by Sirenscape, is licensed by me for use in my games. If you want to support and help, offset a lot of the costs that I put into a lot of my campaigns, you can do so by donating onto the Ko-Fi or subbing or doing bits. All right. Anything else that I'm still waiting on that stealth check, Sly.
Right, I was just making sure we were done checking if anybody else had a lower modifier.
Pretty sure nobody's got a -1. A 13. All right. Give me a moment.
And do I need to roll like a perception or anything to be looking for traps?
I believe you do, but I might be wrong on that. Phoebe?
That should really just be like, well, it depends. Are you actually looking for traps, or are you passively just doing it?
I'm passively would just mean I'm walking along and hoping I don't run into one, right? I would say I'm probably actively looking because of Zonder's warning earlier.
Yeah, then it'll just be you looking around for stuff with perception.
And then I get a +1 from the trap finder feat.
Nice.
Now, hopefully, you weren't supposed to see that. Give me a moment.
That is a 27 on my trap finder check. As we go down the tunnel.
Bam.
All right. As you go down the tunnel, your perception, you don't find any additional traps. What you do find, however, is you hear a conversation through the walls as you're reaching the bottom. You can see that right around the corner, so at the maybe about 10-20 steps down, there's just an opening now. And it's kind of curved, so it's off to the side. You know what I mean? Like when you're in a stairwell and the door is at the bottom of the stairs, but slightly to the left instead of dead on at the bottom of the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're kind of at right now. That is an open area to the left of the stairs, and you can't see who's talking, but you can hear. And I'm going to type this because it's in a language that you might not understand.
Where do I even put languages I understand on this character sheet?
I don't know. I haven't found it.
There is, in the notes, there's a languages tab.
Yeah, and if you spell the language correctly, it'll automatically give you the ability to read that language whenever it shows up in chat.
Oh, shit, I understand that. I understand that. Oh, no.
You should write that in comments so I can understand it.
How many languages do you understand by default?
Whatever your ancestry gives you, plus your intelligence modifier.
Okay, so I should know 3 languages on top of common?
If you have a +3 to your intelligence.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, then you'll have that one.
You can hear 2 people talking in that language, Valentin.
I don't know what other language I should even have. I don't know the languages in Pathfinder, and I'm missing one
send
language.
You a link later.
Okay.
For now, I believe Valentin is and I'm going to just double check, Valentin is the only one to speak Undercommon in the party.
I could change that.
Well, I mean, I think some of them might be speaking it, they just haven't found a way to put it on their sheet yet.
Well, that's why I'm double checking and I'm saying it out loud. Nobody here has Undercommon that should be on this sheet?
No.
Okay. In that case,
Check Podge's sheet just in case.
I wouldn't know what she had made her character.
She's in a coma anyway.
She's unconscious anyways.
Yeah. So that is what you're hearing being talked about at the bottom of this.
Got
Once I hear them speaking, I raise my hand for everybody to stop.
What Sentient.
Can you write this down somewhere rather than speaking? Because stone's kind of echoey. Talking to Valentin on that.
Yes. I take out my waterproof journal. Ba-ba-da-ba. And I write in it. I don't know if I have
Undyne.
writing material.
Yes.
Thunder typing.
I'm sorry.
No, this is just Valentin taking out his typewriter and typing out the message.
I'm so sorry.
Ding.
I mean, I did say not speaking, so I guess the typewriter would technically count.
Anyway, I write down.
Sly's so proud.
Oh, there we go.
I'm never proud.
Whoops.
Oh.
So that is the translation. Can you guys read what he's just put in?
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, Valentin, you can keep doing that to translate it for everybody, and it's as if you had written it down for everyone to see.
And I'm trying.
As a note, Valentin's in the very back of the group. So what's happening is he's writing this down and he's passing it forward through the group.
Well, I'm writing the entire message down in the book first instead of writing one message, passing the book along, getting the back of the book back.
Wait for the glass guy. Not this shit again. Wait, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's it.
So it's probably safe to assume they were like staring at the hole. Or at least watching it fairly closely.
They are definitely near it. I wouldn't say it's ever safe to assume anything without evidence. Ow. I said something very profound and then hurt myself. Yeah.
Could I make a check over what sort of what sort of tone are they speaking in? Like, is it do they seem worried? Are they excited?
Insight.
Or
sense motive, sorry. Before you say there is no insight. Sense motive.
It's okay. You'll get it sooner or later, Grandpa.
Where is sense motive? Is it in perception?
It's a perception skill, yeah.
Okay, let's see if it is in activities. What? No, apparently not. Okay, I guess I'll just roll a straight perception then.
There's a sense motive, right?
Well, it's under the perception skill, but the perception skill doesn't show up in...
for it.
Phoebe,
how does an insight sense motive work?
It's just perception.
Okay, yeah. So, with a 22...
It's perception against their deception DC, or whatever is affecting them, or another appropriate DC.
They sound like two dudes who have been really, really bored for a really, really long time doing some kind of, work or other thing, and then something now has just happened, and they're just kind of, confused, that's not normal, but they're not on high alert or anything. They're more just weird. What the fuck is that about?
A boot.
We say a boot.
Could I sneak off on my own to just see if I could maybe get a peek of what they are?
Yeah, stealth and perception.
I believe in you.
You got this. Don't fuck it up.
Don't trip.
Thanks, RuPaul. And don't.
That would be a 29 on my stealth.
I see that.
Yo.
And...
also, what sort of...
Did it not just roll my perception?
I'm doing something in the background, so it's loading.
Gotcha.
So the whatchamacallit, the voices, by the way, do they sound more nasal, or are they I'm trying to get an idea what sort of creature is on the other side.
Can we give them?
Yeah. do they sound
nerdy do they
goblin-y,
sound?
or do they
The
sound
way they're
goblin-y, or do they
speaking,
sound...
the way they're speaking has the runic undertones of Dwarvish, as if they were speaking a different language than they were normally doing, and they still had a very heavy Dwarvish accent.
So, are the Duergar in this? I don't know.
Potentially.
But do Duergar actually speak Dwarvish? I thought they just spoke Undercommon.
You can always roll me society checks.
I don't know anything.
Sly, as you creep forward and you peek around the corner, yes, you can see them. They are not directly by the door. There are two of them. They are about 20 feet away. Give me a moment. Just to kind of see if I have an image for them that I can show you. I do. This is what one of them looks like.
I hope he's not actually holding a lit bomb.
It's not lit.
Oh my god!
It's not lit, but you see a bandolier on, like, his chest, and most confusedly, you see a beetle sitting on his bald head. And another one poking out from his beard. Two beetles. They don't look like your normal beetle, though, because they are glowing very heavily.
Red.
A luminescent red color.
Huh.
There are two of them. They are about 20-30 feet away from the entrance, just staring at it, and you could hear them talking because the acoustics are really fucking good in this cave. The other guy is holding a weird device. It looks kind of like Valentin's gun, but more primitive and less modular.
Interesting. Does he also have beetles?
He does not have any of those beetles, but what instead he has is a giant stag beetle right beside him with a saddle on it. And it's got a cart filled with that same stuff that you saw on the conveyor belt, but you're still unable to really make out what it is. You'd have to get, like, within touching distance of it to be able to see it.
I want to name him Humphrey.
Why? The beetle or the guy?
The one with the saddle on it.
Okay, the beetle.
I don't care if it's the beetle or the man. His name's Humphrey now.
Congratulations, you now have a new name.
Alright, so
Are we technically in the Darklands yet?
Or
is this
no,
still...
you're still in the remains of Kadron. Did my model just fuck up and freeze? I also have to get... I still have to figure out how to get my model to work on my phone. I'm breaking your immersion.
How dare you?
No! The immersion!
I even opened my window so it wouldn't overheat. Because it's snowing here in Canada right now.
Oh my god.
In Canada.
Gross. I always knew Canada was...
Dwergar got renamed to Herengar? Really?
Herengar?
Why hasn't that been updated?
Do you know why that is?
I'm just gonna get... yeah, they did a whole Darklands renovation because they wanted to move away from any D&D names.
Well, yeah, I know. That was part of it. Also, the whole, like, slaver thing. Not cool.
Yeah, Herengar...
the order of the drow.
Yeah, Herengar's fine then. They're Herengar then. It's gonna take me a little bit to get fucking caught up on that. I'm so jealous, says Owl. Of the snow? Why? Alright, Slice, so that's what you see. You're still down the steps from the party about, like, again, 20 feet away from the party now.
Right. I was just trying to figure out if I could roll anything to figure out what they are, but... I guess I will just go back to the party and try as quietly as I can to relay my findings or write them in Valentin's journal.
I'd like for you to actually say what you're writing.
Or I could just type it.
Or you could just type it if you really wanted, but I'd rather you...
Because I'm being quiet.
I know, but you don't need to type to roleplay that. You can say it out loud, and I know you're writing it down.
Fine.
It's called suspension of disbelief. Suspension of disbelief? Man, I'm tired.
I'm back. Look at that. I love some snow in Georgia. Oh man, you live in Texas. You're Canadian. You hate it here. I actually want to move out of Canada lately.
I don't miss cold weather, but I do miss snow.
That's fair. I think
only snow could be warm. Can we invent Snow 2 already?
Oh my god, no.
I'm ready for the sequel to Snow. What about you guys?
Warm snow would just be sand.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love
sand.
Also, that's not
I was thinking more volcanic ash.
Yeah, sand doesn't stick together. You can't throw it at somebody and be like,
mud.
Ha ha ha.
I love sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
No, but mud sticks to you and is all dirty.
There's going to be negatives to it.
You're not going to be able to distract me long enough to get out from reporting your findings. Go ahead.
I was trying to, but everybody was talking.
Well, talk over them. Go, it's your turn. The floor is yours. I'll hold you. You've got the
Shut the fuck up. There's two dwarvish-looking individuals. One carrying something that looks like explosives, and the other has a weapon that looks like Valentin's gun.
They sound dangerous.
Not quite as fancy, though. There's also a giant stag beetle pulling a cart.
Ooh.
And the other one had a pair of glowing beetles on his person. I'm not sure what they were. I'm not sure if they're a threat yet either, since I don't know who or what they are.
Okay, let me roll a society check.
Yeah, I'd like to roll a society as well. If they sound familiar to me.
The dwarves, yes. The beetles, you cannot roll a society on.
Okay, what would you need for the beetles?
Can I be a part of the Beetle Society, though?
I wish to join the Society of Beetles! Alright.
We got the same roll.
So, you guys are learning about beetles. Yeah, those are called flash beetles. They give off a 50-foot light, and when they die, they explode with the same effects as a standard level fireball spell.
Holy!
That's a lot of damage packed in one punch.
How big was the room they were in from the door I saw?
It is Victory Peak. You are.
It opened up.
Yep, it opened up all the way into the bottom of Victory Peak. Remember that big slope that I had talked about? You're at the bottom of it now. You were looking mostly at the dwarves, so you didn't get a look at anything else in the area.
No, but I would have at least got an idea that it was an open area.
Yes, okay. Very, very big open area. The space you're in is not. As a note, just to let you know, your nature check would let you know this, flash beetles have a HP of 6. So they only need to take 6 points of damage to
my god!
So theoretically, I could throw a knife at the one on the guy's head, blow it up, and kill them both.
Theoretically, and you'd also set off how many other beetles. You did see that he had another one in his beard.
I just said theoretically, not that I was actually going to do it.
Theoretically, but yes, if you could hit it. As a note, too, I believe there are... So, the beetle's on him, it is... I think that its AC is increased or something like that. Phoebe, I might be wrong on that, but I believe that targeting something that someone is wearing or carrying, which in this case he would be considered carrying the beetles, the same way that Zandra is considered carrying Scorpius, so, Scorpius has bonuses to not get hit. I think that the beetles have some bonuses to avoid getting hit right now. But am I wrong on that, Phoebe?
I don't believe that's a thing.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think we should send Valentin out ahead to talk to them.
Classic. But just Valentin, nobody else.
Just Valentin, nobody else.
The suave Valentin.
Well, yeah, because we don't want to risk everybody.
The most expendable Valentin.
I was about to say only the expendable.
Everybody,
That's not true, by the way.
He's the socialite of our group.
So again, this is all conversing and writing. Before you react,
I want to remind you that my charisma has dropped considerably since.
You're right. I'm extremely charismatic. Do we need someone to discuss?
Hold on though. I want to remind everybody this conversation is taken by passed around book, meaning that it was written down. I vote we send Valentin out. The book passed up. The book legit passed up the chain because he's at the end of it, and that means that everyone who said, "Oh yeah, we should send Valentin," wrote down, yes, we should send Valentin.
That's fucking hilarious.
So, Valentin, the book is handed to you, and it just reads, I think we should send Valentin 5 times.
We're in it for the meme. We're in it for the meme, man.
I also see someone wrote he's the most expendable. I'm like,
not just someone, 2 people did, and it was definitely not Oasis and also you.
Beautiful.
Oh, okay.
God, that's amazing.
So yes, Valentin, that is set the scene. That's the book being handed back to you. And Valentin,
later.
What are you gonna write back to everybody?
It's a singular bruh.
Bruh. That would actually be hilarious.
I was volunteering him because he's our leader. As declared by everybody else.
I also see in your handwriting that you wrote he's the most expendable.
Yeah, I did. LOLJK, that's not the main reason.
That's very scribbly giant person handwriting. Listen, I was left-handed before my left hand got turned into massive tentacles. I can't write good.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, I am the only one that speaks Undercommon, so...
That would be
That's actually also true. I didn't even think about that.
The beetle. The fucking beetle that Owl just drew. He's got a top hat and a bow tie on.
Oh my god, River.
How much of that vodka did you drink?
Not enough to not find that hilarious. What is wrong with you? He's so cute and dapper. Oh my god.
He's just a little guy.
I'd like to do a society. He's a part of high society. He needs to check.
I am officially adding somewhere in the Darklands there is a colony of sentient giant stag beetles. So
is it like miniature giant space hamsters?
Society checks. And they have to dress dapper.
I'm going to look I'm going to look extremely hurt as I close my journal. But I'm gonna sigh and I'm gonna start making my way up to the front.
To be fair, all the people that said you were expendable were also people that don't really know you.
Yeah.
Are you gonna take the book to write that part of the message?
I think you honestly genuinely does not understand what the word expendable means and assumes that it's a compliment. So she's like, yeah, I also think he's a very expendable leader.
I like to imagine you also wrote it wrong. So, oh yes, he's also a very expandable guy. God damn it, my model broke again. Why does my model keep breaking today?
I'm trying to be a team player, alright?
Well, I make my way to the front.
I will stay somewhat close to you, but still hidden, so that you're not... In case they do decide to attack, I can come to your aid.
I'm going to hope that at least everyone comes to my aid in case they attack.
Well, right, but I mean, I'll be immediately there, is my point.
And I'll be up the stairs.
I'll be up the stairs, nobody near you at all. Don't worry, they'll watch you die. Hold on, I'm just fixing my model really quickly.
Okay, you know what? I guess I'll just try to channel my inner Volo.
Alright.
Sly, you're coming up with me.
Yeah.
No, he means you're coming out of the cave.
Oh, you're having me actually come out there?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sure nothing will go wrong with this idea.
I could instead. Would you like me to come with you?
She actually has charisma.
Assist your endeavor to be the most expandable leader you can be.
Okay, can we... Look. Yeah, just come with me.
Oh, baby.
How about both myself and you?
You
You
stay in the shadows.
The
rest of you stay behind, and then you come with me.
I will. She writes in like all caps, so it sounds like the way she speaks.
You're going to be my bodyguard. That's your role.
Who also is very attractive and strong and intelligent, and will do her best to assist you in endeavors of charming the enemy, right?
Yes, this is community theater time. And I'm going to boldly walk up to the Harangar, and I'm just going to say, "Gentlemen, gentlemen, gentlemen."
What language are you speaking, and are you visibly armed?
Underdark.
Undercommon. I mean,
Undercommon.
I have my gun in my holster, but it's like under my my coat, but it's not like it's hidden. But I just boldly announce myself, "Gentlemen, gentlemen, gentlemen. I seem to have taken a bit of a wrong turn. Let me introduce myself. My name is Valentin Dolk, and I'm here together with my bodyguard here, whose name is not important, but...
That's me! I'm unimportant!
You can't understand what he's saying.
She unfortunately does not speak the language that we speak,
you're right.
This glorious language of Undercommon, but I am a bit of a polyglot, a traveler of sorts, and I am so...
What the hell is this guy
to...
saying? He's polygamous? What? He's coming in here telling... How the hell did he even get here? What the fuck? Where did you come from? They yell. They're on guard immediately. He's pointing that weird gun he has at you, and the guy lights one of the bombs.
He lights it.
Yeah, he lights it, but he hasn't thrown it yet. He just lights it.
Whoa! There is...
That means this conversation is now on a timer.
There is no cause for concern or alarm.
You calm down. I've got this.
All right.
Gentlemen, please. And I'm holding up my arms to show that I mean no threat.
The number of relationships you're in doesn't matter, fucker! The guy with the bomb yells.
Oh my god, amazing.
I didn't even hear what you said, but you were just
He said the number of relationships you're in doesn't matter, fucker.
Is there somewhere you can see everyone's class and ancestry? No, but I should really set something up like that.
That'd be cool. Some kind of command.
I should set that up like that.
I am just a mere traveler, a tourist, you could say, and I've been studying your culture for a while from abroad, but now I am a lot more interested to see it up close, which is why I've come here to your glorious lands. It is so beautiful here. How about you introduce yourself before this conversation is cut short?
What? What are you... just stammering. Roll me a persuasion.
Okay, is there any way for me to assist? Because I can't speak the language, but I can at least show that I don't mean any threat.
You can
or like
narrate
try to seem as
something.
charming.
You can narrate something, and I'll tell you if it helps or not.
I do a very congenial, clean bow in front of them.
I have the tall tale background. I'm just trying to put on a show. Can I roll a performance?
No, this isn't a performance.
Okay,
unless Tall Tale lets you do it.
Deploy.
Hold on. What does Tall Tale let you do? Let me check that. That's in your abilities? Where is this?
It's a background.
Let me look at it real quick.
You gain the impressive performance skill feat. You can gain the connection skill feat. Blah 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 blah.
Oh yeah, I'll allow this to be performance. You're telling a story and you're making shit up. But make it interesting. Right. Like the Tall Tale background says that you've ridden a tornado, lassoed a river, mooned a dragon under a full moon, and shot 6 zombies with 1 bullet. So like actually give me a story that you're trying to flim-flam and distract them with.
Though you must understand, me and my bodyguard here, we had to go through hell and high water just in order to get here. We rode together with the grand fleet of otters running along the desert otters of Thanskoran, they call them, and we took part in their many in their many mushrooms with
what
hallucinogenic properties, and it was a glorious time. And I saw the beauty of what the Darklands here had to offer through them, and so I've come here upon the request of the Grand Otter Fleet of the Thanskoran Desert.
As you're talking, the guy with the lit bomb, the fuse is getting shorter and shorter and shorter, and he oh shit! And he quickly douses the wick, pulls it out, puts a new wick in, and relights it.
There is no need for this, gentlemen. I mean you no harm.
Roll me a performance now. I'll tell you in a moment. He nat 20'd against you.
Oh God! Seriously?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a real point to make you reroll.
There's no opposing things. It's against a flat DC.
It's against a flat DC for when you're trying to convince someone of something and lie to them
Yes.
and such. Oh.
They have a level of friendliness. Or I don't remember what the chart is called, or at least in first edition.
Huh. Okay.
Friendly, unfriendly.
These guys are definitely hostile. So what's the DC on that?
I'm trying to find it again.
Yeah. I guess he nat 20 to take the wick out like the bomb
before blowing us all up.
Before blowing himself up. Remember, he's got 2 of those beetles on him. 1-1.
I think it's just a DC that you personally set depending on the difficulty of whatever the request is or whatever like that.
He didn't really request anything. I don't know what he's doing. Just distracting them, I guess.
Well, then that would be a perception DC.
I'm trying to make friends. What are you talking about?
With a 16, they're still hostile, but the guy is willing to listen, and he keeps putting out the wick and putting it back in and relighting it as you just kind of confuse them. And they quickly do a little sidebar. They switch to Dwarvish, so we'll see if any of you speak Dwarvish. If you're not outside of the tunnel, you can't hear it. Valentin's giggling because he probably speaks Dwarvish. But they do a little sidebar for a moment.
I feel like after experiencing gaming with Lloyd, all of us are incentivized to just learn as many languages as possible.
It's funny because now I don't speak any.
I know.
I have to.
Oh man.
Yeah, the way the book writes it is you set the DC depending on how challenging you think this would be to convince them. It's on page 495.
I wouldn't call myself weird, gentlemen. I am merely unique.
You cut them off as they drop that name.
What happened to your computer?
What happened to whose computer?
Yours. You've got a bunch of warning things and thumbnails and other shit up on your screen. You might want to check that out really quick.
Oh god!
So now it's
Foogie's
all of your
disconnected.
Foogies. Yeah, none of your Foogies.
Yeah, but there's something
died.
weird going on.
That
I
was
know.
all your Foogie sex.
Oh,
looks
no,
like
All
no,
of
no,
your
I was-
browser sources.
All of my
That looks
browsers.
like
They
the
fell-
server disconnected, River. You might just need to tell it to resync.
Yeah, I am. Give me
They
a
finally
moment.
found us out.
Jesus,
Yeah,
my model was freezing the entire time. Now everybody's model is fucked up.
Yeah, no, it says that Foogie's offline for me.
I think Fugatech just went
That's what
Interesting.
that error would indicate.
Yep.
down.
I am actually a good friend of Cagliostro's.
My dad works for Fugatech. He's gonna freeze all of your Foogies on your stream.
Just let me know when it comes back up. For now, I'm just going to disable the future text. I hope you guys don't mind.
We're being erased.
All right, there we go. So you
Society.
said that you're a good friend of Cagliostro, is what you said, right?
Yes.
They both look really confused at that, and you're gonna need one hell of another. Now you'll need an actual like persuasion or deception, whatever it's gonna be, because your lie now has specifics that.
I don't know with Cagliostro at all, so I guess it's a deception. No. Hey, 27. He told me that I should find a guide and they can show me around town.
They both turn back to you and they go, around town? What?
Yes, this outpost.
Look, don't
let me see the sights, the tourist attractions, one could say.
So you're just gonna wait here for Cagliostro, then?
Well, we haven't really scheduled an appointment. This is sort of a surprise visit. He didn't know I was coming right now. But he did say the next time I'm coming by the Darklands that I'm supposed to get a guided tour of the place.
They look at each other. They seem just like, this is surreal. I want you to understand, this is the equivalent of if you were like a soldier in a military base and all of a sudden a wall just opened up and a weird guy came out and said he was best friends with your boss.
Look, would I know about this entrance if I hadn't spoken to Cagliostro ahead of time?
I didn't even think that Cagliostro knew about that. But okay, look, just wait here. Wait here. We already called the glass guy and Cagliostro. They'll be here in a second. They're just coming down from the factory.
Oh, how lovely! Amazing, even. I look back at where Sly is hiding, and my eyes are now speaking in panic. I'm like, oh no.
I give you a thumbs up because I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, Sly is able to speak Dwarvish, so he caught a little bit of that last conversation. But
Yeah.
you was just smiling and like, this is going great.
The rest of the party sees me starting to quietly draw my weapons.
Valentin and you can see Sly is reaching for his knives.
Oh. My thumbs up slowly goes down. That's how I realize that things are indeed not going according to plan.
I mean, technically, everything hasn't gone completely tits up yet, but it's a matter of time at this point.
Put your best tit forward.
Zandra will draw her sword and be ready to run out there.
I love the idea that you still say all of these things in a notebook and you're passing it around. I'm drawing my sword just in case.
He just draws his sword, like literally draws his sword in the notebook.
Yeah, oh, cute!
I have to
it's
walk
a picture
back
of
down to my
sword.
I need to walk back down to my notebook to do it.
No, it's okay.
we're not
Zandra
gonna
has her
do
own
that.
pen and paper. She pulls out. So she's yeah.
So,
But is it waterproof?
I'm just making it obvious to the rest of the party that I'm arming
Valentin
myself.
and you, what are you guys doing? The two Harengar, they seem a little bit like confused still, and they're just like, yeah, just wait here a second. I guess they'll sort it all out.
Is his bomb still lit?
Yes. Actually, oh no, Valentin got a 27 with that. No, he put the bomb out. Granted, he could light it and throw it in, like, an action. As a note.
Right. But there's less of a chance of him forgetting about it now.
Yep, the bomb's out. And the guy has lowered his weird gun thing. Even the stag beetle seems to be in a better mood.
I must say, your firearm, it's much different from the one I created.
Yeah,
I'm a bit of a gunsmith, you see.
Took it off a lava walker.
A lava walker, impressive. You must be a
I
great
barely even
warrior,
know her.
then.
Ha 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 ha.
You don't understand what they're saying, Undyne.
That's
I'm assuming.
amazing.
No. I'm assuming this is like other.
Ready.
No, I'm assuming this is like other languages where there are some proper nouns that there's no like appropriate translation for. So an Underdark like lava walker is just a walker. That's my only contribution to the conversation thus far. Let me have this. I'm sitting in silence. I can't do anything.
So you're saying that they were speaking in Undercommon that entire time, we spoke whatever gibberish they did, and then they just suddenly swapped. And then they just suddenly swapped to Lava Walker, and then they continued on the conversation afterwards.
Actually,
like, that is the one word.
Hold on.
That literally happens with other languages too, though, dude.
And hold on. Undyne's actually correct. Lava Walker sounded like it was a title, as opposed to like something else, meaning that yes, it literally came out Lava Walker. She is correct. I believe I've talked about the Lava Walkers in the past to this party, but I forget. You can roll me a society.
I don't remember.
Roll me a society on it really quickly. Either way, the Harengar continues while you're rolling and says took it off of Pipcar the Gunsmith herself. Valentin, the Lava Walkers are a legendary adventurers group. They operated primarily in the Darklands and were loyal to the Kingdom of Kadron as kind of their heroes who kept the Underdark back. They're called the Lava Walkers because of how deep in the Darklands that they would be, that they were essentially walking on lava. But they were a group of very, very, very famous adventurers. With that high of a society, 5 months and 5 years ago, so 5 months before Kadron was destroyed, they went missing and no one had heard from them for a long time. Thank you for the good stream wishes, Fantasia. Thank you for coming. I love seeing you here.
Have you... do I know any other members of that group?
Their leader was Bontu Blazeknuckle, a inventor who had entirely encased his arm in a prosthetic that in times of battle was capable of covering his entire body, kind of like an Iron Man suit.
I need to make a note.
Yep.
So let's see. And then, what did you say his name was?
Bontu Blazeknuckle. So Pipcar the Gunsmith was the woman that was mentioned, and she was the group's kind of like, all-rounder. She basically was the you of that legendary group.
Wait, Pipcar Blaze...
Pipcar the Gunsmith and Bontu Blazeknuckle.
Pipcar the Gunsmith and Bontu Blazeknuckle?
Blazeknuckle. Bontu, a smooch and a sub. Thank you so much for the support. Because of that, you get to pick a player of your choice to get a hero point. Thank you so much. Woo! Woo! Our first sub of the night. Hooray! Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, a second one! Thank you, Zethi! Now we're close to a hype train, apparently. Zethi, go ahead and and also thank you for the 2 years of subscribing. Feel free to give in a hero point as well to any player of your choice. And we're one person away from a hype train now.
Give it to Sly.
Sly says give it to him. The sexy, white-haired, elven-looking man.
Oh my god.
I think that's Rye.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Rye.
Oh yeah.
Every one of those words sounds correct.
No, it's Around the Lake by Yes.
Okay, so sorry, we got
Pipcar the
Gunsmith,
Bontu Blazeknuckle. Bontu Blazeknuckle was a dwarf. Pipcar the Gunsmith was a puppet.
Holy shit.
The shortest in the party would be Podge, but she's unconscious right now and in one of our backpacks.
Meaning the second shortest is Valentin, isn't it?
Yes.
Because everyone else
How
is
tall is
huge.
Valentin?
I'm the tallest.
I'm 5'9".
Oh, I'm way shorter than you. I'm only 5'2".
Oh, I thought Zandra was big. Yeah, Zandra's the second shortest then, so you can give it to them.
Yeah.
We're 3 minutes still, potentially to get a hype train. If one more person subs bits or, throws it at, we get a hype train. Hooray! But moving on.
Bond 2 was an inventor, did you say?
Yes.
And then
Let's go.
anyone else?
Sorry. There was Dagda, and I haven't renamed her yet. Mind flayers aren't a thing in this, are they, Phoebe? Hey, thank you, Sly.
Technology has been taken up by like aboliths and stuff, and
Aboliths?
all the weird eldritch shit.
Aboleth works. Aboleth works fine. Dagda Aboleth. She is an orc. And as I will remind you, oh wow, we're on a hype train. Thank you so much, Sly. And we are, if you could give yourself a hero point if you'd like. We're now, we're done level 1. Hooray! On to level 2 of the hype train. Thank you so much, Zethi, for giving another sub.
I can't believe a river stream has now turned into a fucking pay to win.
What?
Oh my
It's
god,
0 points.
it's a gachapon.
You've always been able to get an inspiration when people sub. Do you want me to get rid of that feature?
No.
No, I meant that Sly bought it for himself.
What? You can do it too. Bust out that credit card. We're all equal under capitalism.
Oh my god.
God.
Especially if River's the one getting paid.
Exactly.
Look, I'm doing better financially. I felt like supporting a friend in our DM.
Thank you so much.
And getting a hero point in the process.
Yeah. it's just an extra perk.
Sounds like metagaming to me.
Dagda Aboleth. As an orc, she's from the Urtron dynasty, which means that her whole thing is that her clan name is what she is an expert at killing. Meaning that this is a lady who kills aboleths for, like, her entire position in society, and her entire upbringing is to kill them.
That's kind of hot.
Yeah. There's a few more members as well, but I'm gonna say that those are like the relevant 3 that I'm gonna give you for now. Okay.
Okay.
Do I have an idea of how many they are? Like,
yes,
the same amount as us, or
no? There's a total of 8 of them, and they are like them. Oh, thank you so much, Fantasia. We're halfway done to level 3 now.
Oh.
Hooray! Thank you so much. So close. You can give someone else as well a hero point. Again, Fantasia. Honestly, at this point, I think we could go around the whole table. Thank you so much.
Let's go whoever you think is sexiest next. It's me. It's not me. It's Val or Phoebe.
right.
I'm gay.
It's always Rye, says Zethi. That's the sexiest.
Oh, you.
Wow.
You took down Pipgar yourself then?
No. I mean, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fucking Riz in the chat.
Jesus, yeah, I'm getting rizzed a lot today. I'm blushing now. Thank you. Anyways, we're 50% on the way to level 3. Sorry, I want to get this scene back on the road. He goes, yeah, and then he goes, yeah. I killed her myself, man.
Wow. So why are you stuck just guarding doors then? You should be aspiring for so much more, my friend. You must, if you're as such a great warrior, you should be trying to take command, if anything.
No way. People in command always die, but the door guy, never. He gets knocked out. Also, we weren't guarding this door, and the other guy said, shut the fuck up, man. He just elbows him hard in the ribs.
What?
He's a random guy who came out of the wall. Why are you telling him your life story?
What are you...
I don't know, I trust him.
Of course you weren't guarding this door. You were supposed to be my escort.
Escort? I'm not gonna sleep with you.
Huh?
I think you cut out a
You
little
cut
bit,
out.
River.
Oh, he says, I'm not gonna sleep with you.
Oh, that's not what escort means.
I didn't realize
Just
that was
because
an
you're
option
a
on the table.
polyglot doesn't mean that we're gonna...
Polyglot?
Doesn't mean that you could get a piece of this.
Well.
Just look, hey, the other guy says, the one who doesn't seem fully swayed by your charms, just shut the fuck up and wait for Cagliostro and the glass guy to get here.
So you keep calling him the glass guy?
Yeah, he wears glass all over his body.
It's a fucking armored man. It's the mirror man.
Shit.
That fucking bitch. I hate him. Can we kill him? I want to kill him.
And
I start sweating a little bit.
As that realization hits, you hear a familiar, androgynous, you're not able to place the gender of the voice, calling from up the slope. Hey, we're not paying you to stand around and gab all day about random mysterious doors that open up in the... And then you look up the slope, and you lock, reflection with a guy who is entirely covered in mirrored surfaces, head to toe.
Oh my god!
I hate this bullshit.
And he stops, dead. Thank you so much! It was a hype train success, thank you so much for the bill!
No way!
And it's Return of the Mirror.
The best part is, one of the 2 people of the party that he could recognize is currently
here.
out there.
Yeah. If it had been anybody but Valentin, he would have been like, who the fuck are these guys? Either way, your nemesis sees you very clearly, Valentin, and you see them very clearly as they just stop at, like, the midway point of the slope as they're coming down it. Like, dead in their tracks. And you just stare at them, and they stare at you, and then he turns and he runs. He's running up the slope. He turns, and he's without a word. He was like 50 feet from Valentin. He turns, and he's running back up the slope to the factory. Not even a word. I'm not done. I have to describe a few more things. Like, it is on site. He's not getting very far yet, so he's still going to be 50 feet when I start this. I'm just...
Okay, that's what I was wondering, yeah.
Come down your slope? Damn, Fantasia. Hello? Regardless, the Mirror Man, he just turns and he starts booking it. Like, not even a word. It's on site. He's running. The second he spots about Valentin, he remembers the last time you guys got the jump on him.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost died.
The person
go on.
The person beside him, however, looks very, very strange. They look like a large human creature, not entirely human, with no eyes, clad entirely in armor and scraps that look as if they were made of darkness itself.
That bodes well.
He looks at the Mirror Man running away, and he says in a language that nobody can understand in this party, "What the fuck?" But it's very audible that it's clearly a "the fuck" kind of a thing. And then he draws his greatsword. The 2 Dwergar are caught flat-footed by this, and currently they are going to be surprised by combat suddenly breaking out. I do have a map. I'm pulling it up right now.
I was gonna shout, "Stop that man! That's an imposter!" But I guess that's just gone.
No, he's still there. You can shout that. It would just have to.
I'm gonna. You is probably at the sight of someone seeing Valentin and running away, going to throw her trident, which is returning.
Hold on. You will just have to do these things on your turn.
Yep, in initiative order.
Please, everybody, choose death or life and roll me initiative.
What?
Death or life?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a cool new thing that I wanted to do. Instead of saying roll initiative, choose death or life,
Silly.
because you're starting combat, so that means that whatever you're doing has to be...
Thank you for your explanation.
I don't
this
know.
makes it sound so much cooler. I feel so much more into it now that you've gone thoroughly into your description of thinking about it and thinking that it sounds What?
Do we roll stealth or perception for initiative?
Perception.
Depends on what you're last doing.
So, stealth.
No, it's perception.
For me, it's perception.
No, he's out in the middle. For everybody else, it's going to be
Whoa,
stealth.
this guy is kind of scary.
Sucks, dude. Wow.
It's still a 15.
Oh, I get a +1. Oh, no!
Oh my god.
Get hit.
Oh, dude. If it was perception, at least I'd have a 10 because I've got a +9 to perception.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I've got everyone behind me. Guys, guys.
It's just me.
It's worth remembering most of the party doesn't know why this is happening.
Yeah, nobody else saw the Mirror Man, but Valentin, you, and Sly. Nobody has context for who this guy is, apart from you might have heard about him. Alright, I'm going to be setting up everybody on the map. You'll have to give me a moment.
I figured it out.
Well, I'm going to go get a drink while we wait.
So, the Mirror Man does get to go first, and I'm just going to get him out of the way right now, so I don't even need to put him on the map, because he starts running, and before he even gets his full speed, he just fucking vanishes. Clearly casts some kind of teleportation magic, but he's gone. He's out of this combat for now.
Well, he's getting reinforcements.
Honestly, you don't know. It's the Mirror Man. Do you remember last time he didn't get reinforcements? He also just tried to run the fuck away. Like, every time he's seen you has been like, I don't want to get involved. But you guys force him to.
We're a pain in the ass.
You are the biggest pain in his ass. That is correct. This will take me a little bit just because I'm setting up NPC positions. I've just realized I shouldn't set them up the way that I'm doing because it won't actually matter.
Yeah, River.
Quick question. Who has Podge right now?
Podge is unconscious at the top of the stairs, just away from everybody and out of the fight.
Okay, that's what I wanted to check.
Yeah, I'm not going to have an unconscious Podge in this fight.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Can I throw Podge like a melee weapon?
Honestly, I think she'd be into it.
I'll tell you right now,
an idea.
as a DM, I do not fuck with players whose I do not fuck with characters whose players aren't here.
But what we could do is we tie a rope around her waist like we did when we were playing
I will
Yeet the
have
Goblin.
a great evening. Thank you so much for coming.
And we swing her like a mace.
Oh my god.
And since River won't kill her, we can strap her to our chests.
Okay.
So I use her as armor.
Don't make me rescind this.
Plot armor?
What if I DM Podge and ask her if I could do this?
Oh my god.
Then if she gives you permission, yes, you can do this.
I'm not actually going to do this.
No, but in theory, it is very fun.
So the Flash Beetles, I am just putting beside the guy. But they are on his beard, okay? And head.
What? No head?
Thank you, Undyne.
You're welcome. I'm really tired. Have I mentioned
Valentin,
that?
maybe you could just defuse the situation, just convince him not to kill you?
You could. The Mirror Man just ran. They didn't even say anything. They just fucking booked it.
Yell he owes you money.
Hey, that man
That guy owes me money!
The problem is that he's gonna have to make it to his turn.
I thought you just said turd.
I also don't know if this armored man speaks the languages I speak.
Yep, they did just say something in a language that you did not.
You don't have the map up yet, do you?
No, I'm still putting everything on. I'm wearing my wrist brace right now, and there's a lot of things because I was still when I started this encounter.
Baby.
I was in this carpal tunnel. I was still in this phase where I was like, just adding more creatures should add to the difficulty in Pathfinder, right? Like it does in D&D. So.
Depends on their CR.
Mm-hmm.
It does not. Yeah, it does. Bum, 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 bum.
Really wish I rolled higher because I would have had a chance to do something very funny.
Well, you could always use a hero point. You could always use the hero point to re-roll it.
Wait, I'm still ahead of Valentin.
That's true. I could reroll my nat 1.
I don't know if you need to claim I'm going to roll a hero point before you roll it, or if you can.
It is after. It is after you see the roll. You can re-roll it.
You know what? I've got 3 hero
Warn
points. That's
me-
the max you can get, so I'm going to spend 1 to
me-
reroll.
Warn me right before you actively click the button to roll, because doing so will mess with me a little bit if I'm in the middle of moving someone. So go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll your initiative now. Significant.
That's much
change.
better.
Yep. Let me just find you now, because now your initiative is a little different. Oh no, I already had you. I put you on.
Sweet.
So I did not set up a line of sight for this tunnel that you have gone through. So those of you in the tunnel, you do not see what's going on, and just as a note, you will still be able to see the parts of the map that you're supposed to, okay? So, like, just remember that you have to exit the tunnel before you can see anything that you're seeing on this map that I am now ready to show you all. Welcome to Victory Peak. Sly, you probably still don't see a hell of a lot because nobody has any lights turned on. The flash beetles...
I see everything.
You see everything. That's a little weird. Why do you see everything?
Great
Well,
question.
the beetles were glowing, weren't
Only
they?
15 feet. They shouldn't be doing that much. One moment. Did I forget?
Probably.
No, that's
I
really
can
weird.
see a radius around every flash beetle.
Ah, I see. How's that?
Didn't change.
Didn't change? What the fuck do you mean it didn't change?
I don't know.
What about now?
By the way,
I
Anything?
think
That or it's not. Now I see even more.
wait, I see more now too.
The fuck? It really should not have been doing that. Why is it
I'm not sure if
that?
it's. Yeah, there's like a radius around the flash beetle that looks actually like it's. I think you might have done a 10 to 15 foot radius instead of diameter.
Oh, good.
Or
No.
you've given me God
You
mode.
you can't see everything.
I see quite a bit.
Yeah,
That's all I
Do
meant.
you see? Do
Well,
you see things? Do you see a token all the way out here?
What do you mean all the way out where?
Where my arrow
Well,
is.
so
I did earlier
I
when you
think-
gave me sight of everything, but no,
Okay.
now I do not.
Cool. So yeah, you see around the flash beetles, which is the amount
yeah.
that of light that they should be giving off. I thought when you said
Yeah,
you saw
you could
everything
see.
that you could see way more than you could actually.
yeah,
It was the way you said it. I thought you meant like I shouldn't be able to see anything.
No, you should be seeing a lot less. Is what I said. Not nothing. Zandra also is going to have difficulty seeing, as is
Yeah, I
Sam.
forgot I have low light, not dark.
Yeah. So Zandra and Sam.
I had dark vision previously. My eyes have gotten worse with time. Thanks.
With your old age
Yeah,
of like a month.
Something happened in the desert. And I lost my dark vision.
You looked at the sun during an eclipse.
I
Alright,
only
regardless,
have low light vision.
Oasis, after our everybody's favorite bad guy vanished, let me put on some battle music. Oh my god, Jesus, cats.
Jesus, cat.
My cats decided that now is the best time to do some zoomies, and hoofed it. That's not what I want. Hold on.
How did Oasis end up further up than you?
Oasis rolled a 26.
No. I meant
mean on the
I meant
map?
on the map because.
Oh, I
still.
got their tokens confused. Is why.
That's why
Oh.
I figured I was gonna say something.
So one moment, I'm just getting the music going.
Also, wouldn't Sly be closer to the group?
No, I said I came down to the opening of the tunnel.
Yeah, you
I know,
just
I could
cover you.
the opening door.
But you were communicating with the
Oasis,
rest of the group, which is
you're
what I'm
up
saying.
first.
You should be the one.
Hello.
You should be swapping with you. I guess it doesn't super matter. It's this combat.
Phoebe, Fantasia wants both hero points to go to you that she had purchased.
I can only take one of them.
Then I don't know, spend the hero points more often. I don't think she's here right now.
Yet.
She says that she literally said, quote unquote, they can be for the little green emo motherfucker with the gauges.
Yes.
How dare?
So she can only take one of them, Fantasia. So someone else has got to get one. All right, Oasis, you're up.
I'm full up, so I'm not going to take one.
I'm going to move out of the tunnel.
Okay, you step out of the tunnel. Go ahead and move. 5 feet down, and then you've got free movement anywhere that you can.
Okay.
The Sirenscape makes it sound like there's something big and angry.
There is.
Yeah, the Sirenscape makes it sound like there's something not combat happening.
Yeah, it sounds like.
Okay, you don't like it? All right, I'll find something different.
I like it.
No. People complained.
No one complained.
I don't think I was complaining.
It's kind of funny.
I like our girls.
You know that scene in Baldur's Gate when you open the door and there's an ogre and a hobgoblin?
That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, I made it more epic. I made it more epic. I hope you're happy.
Yeah.
I just heard something go splat that time.
Yeah.
Oh, that was just a splurge.
Because it's funny to quote you like that. All right, Oasis.
Oh yeah, I'm going to go in. First things first, I'm going to channel my elements. I have no way of putting that on my person. But it's just like a big 10-foot aura around me.
Describe what it looks like again.
Basically, like, moisture in the air starts to form into, like, droplets around me. Almost as if it was, like... Not if it was, like, if rain stood still. And, like, leaves, like, autumn leaves start falling to the ground around me.
Okay.
As they're, like, permanently fluttering in the wind.
Cool. Carry on.
Aren't you still up the tunnel, though, right now?
No, she's come out.
Okay.
Yeah, I walked out and now I'm channeling. And as part of my channel elements, I can do a single action kinetic blast against someone.
Okay.
And I only see like 2 dudes. So, I'm just gonna punch one of them, I guess, with some wet.
Punch one of them with some wet. Hit him, you waterbender.
How do I target someone?
Control left click.
I'm learning.
I'm learning today.
And then I'm going to bonk them.
Extra points for the ick. Alright, who wants a hero point? Fantasia gave another one out. Who said moist? Your name is on the board now, Fantasia. Thank you so much.
That's a crit, by the way.
That is, as always, a fucking crit. I know. Again, I didn't balance these encounters super great. Yeah, he's dead immediately. You blast the guy with the weird gun and he drops.
Valentin, if you're going to try to negotiate for peace, I think that time has passed.
So, I was going to say it on my turn, but as I'm starting to look up and I'm going to say, stop that man, he's an imposter! I look around and I just see Oasis blasting the dude that I was just talking to. I'm like, ugh, and I sigh and I pull out my gun.
Nobody kills the doorman! the guy behind you yells.
Alright, I'm gonna target him too then, with my last action.
No.
I learned how to target.
Now you're a jumping ball. Oh my god, he's built different.
He ducks and it sails over him, and then he like pats
I'll
his
use
head.
my other hero point.
Wow,
I'll use my first ever hero point because I'm holding too many. I can die.
Eh?
Oh well.
2 misses.
That's fair. That's the end of my turn. How do I end it? Found it.
Thank you. The surviving Harengar clicks his teeth a few times, and the big-ass stag beetle charges forward. And, how does trample work?
Oh my god.
Does it just move through your square? Doesn't really tell me how it works very well.
Sounds like you didn't look at the trample creature ability. That's separate.
I did not. I thought that it would be attached to the creature, but it isn't.
It just like moves through spaces of creatures that are listed on the size of it.
Medium or smaller, so it can just move through you guys, and then it does a DC, and you take damage if you fail.
Yep.
And you can move up
Reflex
to
DC
double your
against the listed
speed.
DC.
And it can move up to double its speed?
Yep, at least the max up to double its speed.
Okay.
But it can attempt to trample the same creature only once in a single trample, so you can't like loop around.
Can't
That's
Tokyo
fine.
Drift me to death.
It got all of
You can't deja vu them into the next lifetime.
Deja vu! Yeah, I got you all with it, though. Alright, let's see. This is the reflex save it's going to make you roll.
Oh no.
And it looks like it's going to deal half damage to some of you, full damage to the others. There's the damage!
Oh no.
Wait, I'm still inside the tunnel.
No, you're not. You came out.
No, I didn't. I haven't had a chance to move yet.
You were out of the tunnel to talk with Valentin,
I was
yeah.
telling
Valentin
you
confirmed you were out of the tunnel, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. You are out here right now, and you were like, "Yes, I was supposed to." I was like, "Okay."
No, I meant I was at the entrance of the tunnel.
No. If you came out with Valentin to talk to them, you had to be out of the tunnel.
When did I talk to them?
How's this? I don't think
You said
Sly
you
came
were.
out to talk ever.
I thought that you were coming out with you.
He was
No,
he
he
was
was on the way
stealth.
back
He
and
was
back.
no. The only one that came out to talk with me was you, and then Sly was hanging around the corner so that he could
Alright,
communicate
I'll,
over to the rest of the group.
I'll-
That's what we were talking about. But when I confirmed it with Sly, he said, "No, I'm out there." I was
I
like, "Okay."
thought that was like supposed to represent the opening to the tunnel.
Everyone else.
Because I thought you had
everybody
said
else
you
was
hadn't
in
set
the
up like a tunnel.
But everybody else I had put in one spot, and you were not near that spot. You were the furthest from it. It's okay. It doesn't
Because
matter.
I was like 20 feet ahead.
It doesn't matter. Hey, you got a nice gun, says the guy who claims he killed Pipcar.
Yeah, how about I show it straight to your face?
His shot misses you, and as the bullet impacts on a wall nearby,
Also, it goes twang because it's a crossbow.
it only says crossbow. It is a gun. So as the bullet impacts on the wall nearby you, the bullet expands out into a net. A flash beetle alights on your shoulder and sits there.
No.
It doesn't do anything. It just sits there. And then it starts glowing a lot. And everybody
figured.
in its luminescent area, let's see, that would be Valentin. Oh, I'm just going to see. Yeah, that includes also Sly. I'll say that
Fuck.
Zandra is far enough back that she isn't going to be blinded by this. It's not an explosion that it's doing right now. It creates a brilliant flash of light.
I just cover my one eye, and then I flip my eye patch over.
Is that a nat 1 on you?
Was that a nat 1 on you?
It is. It might be time to use a hero point on there.
Oh no. I thought I didn't understand because I heard you and I got really confused.
This is your fault. You might want to rename your character at some point.
It's not my name, okay?
I'm waiting for
Guns
her
in a
action
row,
relating to
kick
the
you.
eye.
My saucy,
Yeah.
you know it.
I'm using a hero point for the
It
save.
stands for urethra.
What?
Like Urethra Franklin. I'm
Gross.
using my hero point.
Go ahead. All right, reroll. Let me make you reroll it then.
Yeah, I was about to say, you did it the first time. Why do I have to do it this time? You silly man.
Still a failure.
Not one.
What was that sound, Undyne?
That was pain. That was pain. That was
That
oh
didn't
dear.
sound like pain.
Oh, Heath.
Either
I'm
way,
concerned about your pain, sir.
you and Sly, you are both dazzled as the beetle lights up a lot with affection as it's nuzzling Valentin's chin.
Wait, that's cute. What? No, I can't kill these now.
I never said that they exploded on command, just that if they die, they explode.
You might not want to swat this bug.
Man, I'm so glad I don't know they explode.
You guys kill.
Yeah, I don't know that they explode either. I didn't make a nature check,
Yeah,
and no one
nobody
wrote it in my
communicated.
notebook.
Yeah, nobody communicated that information. But regardless, as a note, you did kill the guy that they were on top of. The guy with the bomb's dead.
Pesky bee.
I think it was me
Yeah.
that knew that they explode.
Yeah, me and you know they explode.
Wait, you and who? What?
I can make everyone know
Change
they
your
explode.
name.
Okay, we need to have a character interaction where we find out your real name, because this is unbearable.
I'm so sorry.
This one flies over to here and lands on Oasis's head. It then, much like the other one, lights up with affection.
No, I should be
as it's
immune.
cuddling.
I just swapped my eye patch around. I should be immune to this.
Well, no, then your other eye would be more susceptible.
Aha, I
wouldn't it?
succeeded again. I
Not
flipped my eye
20,
patch back
because I was already blind.
Well, in that 20, the effects of the light actually somehow kind of cancel out, and you're no longer blinded. Oasis, with a critical success, you can make an attack of opportunity if you have that feat on this beetle.
I do not have a reactive strike.
Okay, in that case, you don't get one, which is probably for the best, huh?
It's just really funny. It's like it's flashing light at me, and it's like I had half my face rip off in the horrible elemental plane. This light's fine, I guess.
How much damage does a Pathfinder Fireball do?
What level of firewall did you say it was?
Alright, I'm just putting them adjacent to the people that they're on, but they
Yes,
are
please,
in the
sir.
same square for purposes of, well, just about everything. Valentin, you're up! You have a friend!
I shall protect him with my life.
The big beetles don't also explode, do they?
You didn't roll a nature
Yeah,
check
no.
on those.
Oh, okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna run over to there, put the flash beetle on me, and I'm going. I say what I say before when I'm like, stop that man, he's an imposter. Then I look around, see Oasis blasting this dude that I was just talking to. I pull out my gun and I insert the fidget spinner bit to it again, and I start revving it up, baby.
This man's over here with a Beyblade on his gun.
Give me that! The guy behind you says. I want
Ooh,
it!
you think it's cool?
Yeah, I want it.
Well,
Boy, crazy boy.
we'll
Spin your
I'll-
Beyblade, boy.
I'll show you how to make one.
In the afterlife.
No, that's too much effort. I just want that one.
Okay, well, I'm gonna rev it up. It's revved up at least, and then I'm gonna shoot the same one, the same Paragon.
Shoot him! Kill him, John.
What?
Where is it? Actions. Is it correct right
Fantasia,
now? No.
thank you so much for another gifted sub.
Hang on.
And
Hang
one
on,
of my
I need
mods,
to,
too.
manually change my
Chris will
damage
appreciate that.
By the way, River, since we're in combat, do you want to show chat the actual fight?
Oh yeah, shit, the map! Misty Step!
I'm gonna use the hero point. Double click to spend.
You're my number one, Fantasia. Gifter.
Oh, it's a critical instead!
Yeah, roll it.
It's time for fatal.
So he had
Stupidness.
16 hit points. Just 10 more than the beetle.
I also have some fire damage on my shot. Does that blow up his bombs or something?
That was the guy with the net gun, not a bomb.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Okay.
I want that one.
Well, you had the option, I say, and then I'm gonna reload my gun, and then I'm gonna end my turn. My pistol right now, by the way, is going chugga 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 chugga.
This guy looks a little bit different as he rushes down the like difficult to navigate mountainous terrain, and he jumps down off and presents a badge to you.
What?
What?
It's the police.
You're under arrest.
You're gonna pay for what you did to my brother!
And to be fair, he started it.
And then he smashes his maul into the ground and yells, "For the Mountain King!" And rallies everyone around him.
Oh.
Just a note, Valentin. Technically, Oasis started it.
Which is just that one guy.
I will never start nothing.
I've never started anything a day in my life.
Oh, and then he's gonna move another... I forgot that they can move twice. Because there's 3 actions in Pathfinder. Oops. That's right, I remember that there's 3 actions in Pathfinder now.
Oh fuck, here we cometh.
This guy comes
Already coming.
charging forwards. And swings his greatsword at you, Valentin.
Yeah.
Oh shit! A critical on you.
Oh god! That's the 34.
And
Damn.
There's a big.
I can't
big
use hero points to make him reroll, right? Jesus Christ!
Oh, that's brutal.
He has no eyes, and as he rushes at you, his mouth opens and he makes this weird high-pitched noise. Can he re-roll that, Phoebe? Is there any way that he can force someone else to re-roll?
No suffer.
No suffer. All right.
I have made many mistakes today.
This might hurt, Valentin. 32 damage. As he charges forwards,
shit.
and he just jams his long sword into your chest. He then like pulls it back out, leaving just a gaping hole. That's a pretty serious strike.
Hey, I got 2 eye patches for you if you need.
What language did you say that in?
I don't know, undercommon.
He responds back, I have no use for them. You will die here.
Probably.
They look kind of cool though. Don't you want to be popular with the ladies?
This guy rushes over here, jumps off that roof, and lands on the back of the stag beetle.
Okay, that's cool.
my god, he's fucking teen wolfing it.
That's so cool. Damn, they're so much cooler than we are.
Valentin, you did want to reroll as a goblin, so.
And then he shoots you while falling because he had 3 actions and mounting his 1
Oh my
action.
god, what a badass! Dude, are you kidding me?
I'm about to go down. I have 7 hit points.
Well, he doesn't actually deal damage with this because it's one of those net shots. So what happens is you make a reflex save.
Well, I'm gonna re-roll that reflex save, please.
Yay! Man, you guys are rolling a lot of ones today. Remember when we talked about how the dice aren't in your favor? You do
my god!
Well, describe how you just barely, heroically managed to dodge this. I want you, anytime you use a hero point, to please describe how heroically you're changing the outcome that should have happened.
Well,
she wants a smooch for being number 1. You can have a smooch, Fantasia.
We all know that Valentin's heroism looks less like heroism and just dumb luck. So when the sword dude pulls the sword out of me, I like clutch my stomach where he just fucking stabbed me, and I take 2 stumbling steps forward, and those 2 stumbling steps forward makes a net miss instead.
Nice. All right. Good dodge. Good dodge.
I did that on purpose.
And now him and the beetle are going to go forwards. As the beetle begins to fly.
I'm not a fighter anymore. I'm a lover. Oh shit! Where did he come from?
That's the beetle that the guy landed on and then shot you.
We couldn't see it.
Yeah, well, that's funny. Anyways, it flew over here and lands on the conveyor belt, partially. You.
All right.
Wait, why does it say your speed is 0? Oh, are you netted?
No, she's dazzled.
Oh.
Do you know what dazzled does in Pathfinder?
It's been a minute.
One moment.
It means we're fucked.
Dazzled means your eyes are overstimulated. All creatures and objects are concealed from you.
Oh.
Meaning that
So
you
do
can
I
still
have
observe
basically
them.
50?
They're
Do I have
tougher.
50% chance if I attack?
You have to make a
range.
DC 5 flat check. Which is just, that's just a dice, right? Like, what does it get?
D20.
Yeah,
No
so you're just going to
mods.
roll a d20 before you attack something. Otherwise, you just miss.
Wow.
What's a tie do, Phoebe?
I believe that makes it. It's a DC, right? Yeah.
It's a DC, so do ties, do they have to beat or
yeah,
exceed?
meter beat.
Meter beat? Alright, in that case, yep, you are still good to make your attack, you.
Alright, I'm going to, in kind of a flourish of slinging it towards and away from this giant stag beetle, going to throw my trident at it and attack it several times.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I just had to find the right tab. Okie dokie.
By the way, that's going to last 10 rounds.
Why didn't it do the thing? What did I do wrong? I double clicked and oh wow.
Oh, not one!
Goodbye, Trident.
Are you,
use
you
your
have a
hero
point?
point. Use your hero points, please.
Okay,
for the
so
love of
this is
God.
my question. We started the session, you gave us a hero point at the start of the session. I had 1 hero point at the start of the session.
Yes, you can
No.
have 3.
I've spent 1.
No. If you have any hero points that are unspent at the end of a session, they're gone.
Oh.
Okay.
You were set down to 1 at the
Then
beginning of every
I
session.
don't have a hero point.
Then I need to remove some.
The dice gods hate us tonight.
Alright,
Well, what do you want me to do for this then?
It's going to. So normally, you could just get your trident
Ooh,
back.
I will say, technically, I clicked on the wrong attack. I'm throwing it, therefore it's a ranged attack, not a melee attack.
Is it the same roll?
Nope, it's a different bonus.
It's a different bonus. Go ahead and re-roll. It almost fucked you again.
What?
Oh, that's fun. It actually rolls the mischance for you, so you don't need to roll it manually
Interesting.
anymore.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
It is wounded.
Second attack. Oh, that's the wrong fucking weapon. Please don't ignore this.
I am ignoring another critical miss.
Well.
Am I ignoring that critical miss?
No, you're not.
It's gonna take an action to call back your trident then.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Yeah, you throw it, you hit the beetle once, it teleports back to your hand in that watery way that you had before. You throw it again, and it hits a stone wall hard enough to crack the wall. And you have to really concentrate to tug it out with its returning ability.
Man, these dice rolls are making me feel very sad. It's okay. There's Zandra's turn now.
Near death.
Yeah, Valentin got crit.
Yet.
Happens to the best of us. Happens to the worst of us, clearly.
I can squeeze past Sly, right? I don't need to. He's not blocking the pathway up out of the tunnel, is he?
As long as he says he
Oasis got past me, so yeah.
He's like, no, we need to let the expendables be expended.
I wasn't the one that said that. God damn it!
He doesn't know what your handwriting looks like.
It's factual. Actual.
I will move to here, and then I'll attack the giant stag beetle. Am I targeting him? I can't tell.
You are. You can see on the combat tracker, remember.
That's right. And then I will make, I guess, 2 attacks against it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to let me actually take...
Oh, shit. Right, I forgot. This flash beetle technically moved with Valentin. Because it...
I was telling you earlier.
It used an action to mount him.
I don't like
Holy max damage.
Max damage. The beetle's carapace is cracking underneath your deadly strikes.
And then I'll make a second attack. Oof.
That one is a miss.
Bummer. Okay. And I will end my turn.
Yeah, Valentin's got a beetle mounted on him. It's mounted on his head.
It's nuzzling against me.
If Podge were here, it might be her turn.
We're fine, right?
I
are.
look around me at the 5 dudes surrounding me. Well, 4 dudes.
No
well,
problem. Don't
I guess
sweat
they're
it.
not. Actually, one of them is the beetle that's just nuzzling me.
You hear something sizzling.
Uh,
And then you look up, and from the area of the hot springs, there's a bomb flying at you.
yeah, great.
From all the way at the top of these rocks. What happens when it misses, Phoebe? Does it still damage things around, or does it not?
There's a splash radius.
Near it would take splash damage unless it's a crit miss.
So Oasis could still take splash damage from this?
It depends on the square
It's
you're
a
doing.
dex.
So
yeah, I think you can roll. You roll to hit, but it's targeting the square that I'm in. Basically,
yeah,
you're hitting me. If you miss, then it will randomly go to a square, and then there's other stuff after that.
So it will randomly go to one of the squares that are adjacent to you?
I believe so, or adjacent to the square that you've aimed at.
You, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Is that right, Phoebe?
If the bomb misses, it just anyone around that area takes a splash damage. It doesn't like do the whole random square thing anymore.
Okay, so that means
weird.
it is Oasis who is going to take it, right? So do you just take it, or does it do anything else?
It's just you just take the splash damage. Anyone in the radius of the bomb.
Okay. This isn't so bad. You just coated in acid.
Wow.
Just.
Yep.
This isn't so bad.
Oh, so it doesn't do its
Valentin's
effect.
almost dead.
It doesn't do its effect. It just deals the splash damage.
Only the small splash damage, yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're not coated in acid, but a little bit splashes on you, dealing 1 acid damage to you. Does the splash damage hit you as well, or not because it missed?
It depends on, like, was it thrown at you?
Yes, it was thrown directly at her square. Huh?
Yeah, we both take a splash.
Okay, and it won't hit Zandra though, will it? She's too far away?
No.
Okay, perfect. Done. Sly!
My God.
Yes, you called.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, you called.
No, I think you're the one who needs God now.
I don't know. There seems to be no god around me.
What's my move speed? How do I tell that again? It's like 25 by default, right? Yeah, 25. Oops.
Yep, it's on your main page, 25.
Yep. I'm gonna help Zonder with this giant stag beetle. I shall stab it with my rapier.
Stab it with your rapier! It is a hit! You have stabbed it with your rapier. 6 damage appears with the rapier.
And then I'm going to stab it again.
That
But I
one
miss.
just bounces off of its thick carapace.
And combat tracker. And there we go.
Sam!
Okay, so as much as I want to do something, I'm going to resist the urge of killing Villington.
Do it. Do it.
Why not?
And
He's
who are you
expandable.
Look how crowded they are. It's so much value.
Yeah, just do
Like,
the
look.
fireball. Just kill the beetle.
He's expandable.
Although you'd have to shoot it off of his head. You'd have to
We've
kill it
already
while it's
said
on his
that.
head.
The whole party has already established that I'm expendable.
Expandable.
Well, we
We're
heard it
into
from
inflation.
Villington himself. There we go.
You're the one that wanted to become a goblin at the beginning of this campaign.
This is just yes-anding as a friend, as far as the choices that you want to make. We're enabling you to be the goblin you wish
Sam,
to be.
you have to walk down the stairs, so you have to come out of the point that is there.
Yeah? Okay.
Ah, yes,
So then I
stairs,
can-
so we can definitely see.
I just use the rest of my movement to move around there. Is that fine to do that? I don't know if there's like a wall
Look
there.
at the art chat. Hold on. Look at the art chat. You can move that way. I don't. That's fine. Look at the art chat though. Holy shit!
Holy shit!
Holy shit! If you want to see what Valentin's just typed, make sure that you're in my Discord and then look at the art chat and look at what Grinning Owl just drew.
Or you're basically Jesus of art.
Okay. So because everyone wants to see this, these are technically the only two in range anyway. We're gonna cast Electric Arc.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's a critical fail. And here's some damage.
That's amazing.
Don't worry, Valentin. We'll get you up.
All right.
Oh, there goes the one that was nuzzling me.
So describe what this looks like as you cast it, and then I'm going to describe this Flash Beetle's last few moments.
Sam just reaches out his hand, firing a bolt of lightning that first hits this tiny beetle and then jumps off into the giant beetle.
The beetle.
I imagine the little beetle was starting to glow.
The little beetle it had already done its glow, so it wasn't going to get a turn for a while. So its glow wasn't glowing that badly anymore. It was just contentedly like nuzzling you and rubbing you with its like little feelers, Valentin, checking you out, and you were thinking about what good friends you and the beetle would be, and then all of a sudden, a bolt of like a little tiny little electricity shocks the beetle. And the beetle was not paying attention to this at all. It makes no efforts to resist. And you just watch as the beetle begins expanding slightly, and time seems to slow down as the beetle looks at you with big, black, little starry eyes, and it looks like it's frowning a little bit.
I was answering your question, right? Fireball is 6d6.
If I had a hero point, I would just spend one to shove the beetle into this Harangar or something. Yes! I don't have any hero points left because I lost them all.
Rule of fun.
So
I imagine as the beetle was like on you, the lightning going past made your hair stick up as well.
So Valentin's hair is beginning to stick up as the beetle is expanding.
I have such short hair.
Yeah.
As the beetle's
You're about to have none.
It looks up at you, Valentin, with its big starry eyes, and then it says, "Oh, you're gonna regret that, motherfucker," in a really deep voice. Doesn't actually, but you just imagine that for a moment, and that's probably gonna be the last thing that you hear for a while, because it explodes as advertised. And then what's the radius? Oh, I don't know why you're laughing. Because
it's a 20-foot radius.
Because it's gonna blow up.
Probably gonna blow up
the
everybody.
other beetle too.
Oh god.
Yeah, according to the book, it's a 20-foot radius and it does 6d6 damage.
20-foot radius would mean to be.
I think I'm full dead here.
The only way you survive is if you either make the reflex save or he rolls 6 ones.
So hopefully, Valentin. Hopefully, the party has resurrection magic.
The main problem is that when the other one explodes.
Oh yeah, no, you're totally fucked.
Yeah, I'm actually dead. I think I'm full dead.
What was the?
What was that you said, River, about you not knowing how to balance Pathfinder and how you were just gonna add more stuff? It was probably gonna be fine. No. You were like, oh, nobody's gonna die.
No, I think that this is fully balanced. I think that I put a hazard in here.
85 HP, and I assumed the fighter had more.
He's
not a fighter anymore.
Yeah, he's not a fighter anymore. He's an inventor. I put.
And also, I said very long time ago. Oh, I have 7 hit points left.
And you've got the party sheet.
You
could
see
be looking at. Yeah, look, I'm going to tell you right now. I put this hazard in. It was never going to attack or do anything more than just a blind attempt around at best.
Oh, so you're saying Riley is killing Valentin right now?
I can't balance for when people knowingly make bad decisions.
Well, to be fair, the only people who know that the little bugs blow up were me and Sly, and neither one of us communicated that with anybody.
Again, it's not my fault.
How are we supposed to know that someone was going to shoot a bolt of lightning at the tiny beetle?
Well, we should have communicated it. We really should have.
The little beetle flew over and started trying to blind people. That's a hostile action.
I picture me and Zonder just having this conversation as we watch the beetle expanding. And we're like, oh.
Wait, don't
Then we suddenly regret that our last words to Valentin were about how expandable he was.
Yeah, I guess I'll start working on my new character.
Hold on, I bet the party.
No,
I bet there's some sort of resurrection magic.
No, there is.
At this fucking level, dude.
There's not.
I'm full.
No,
I'm full dead. That's all there is.
Is that how Pathfinder works?
It's a lot harder to.
Yes, that is how it works.
From death.
There are some weird. Yeah, there are some spells, but they're pretty high level.
All time resurrection is super rare, and you have to. Your GM has to give it to you as like a hard ritual.
I might do some fuckery then to allow Valentin to survive this.
There is no fuckery. I'm just gonna start working on my new character.
Are you sure? Because I could just have it this way, like I take away a hero point from Rye to immediately stabilize you, which is something you can do.
I mean,
like, I don't mind just fudging that rule that way because Rye clearly underestimated this.
don't you have to reach like dying 4 to actually die? So the damage would put him to like.
I thought there were other rules related to your Constitution modifier and the amount of damage that you take that takes you below 0.
If you take a certain amount of damage, you do just die. It's going to depend on if he makes this reflex save.
Can we just roll the reflex save and the damage just for shits and giggles, regardless of what the actual plan is? Just for information's sake?
1 second.
I think I'm just straight up incinerated.
Because like.
Just roll me a reflex save manually, Valentin, please, to start. Who knows? The other beetle actually gets a chance to dodge too. It might not go off if it succeeds.
Even then.
And as a note, I'll say right now, Oasis.
Am I misunderstanding this?
Yeah, you just die. If you take a certain amount of damage, you just die. No, hero points are a little different than inspiration.
What are you misunderstanding, right?
I have misread dying apparently.
Because
you're dying.
Look, they're still dying 1 through 4, but if he takes enough damage here
he
to
just
go over
dies.
his maximum health threshold.
If
he fails and they roll all 6s for the 66, he's
Let's
dead.
calculate that real quick. So Valentin has 53 HP. If he goes to negative 53, he just dies. Like no saves. Oh, yes. If people sub or bits, they can get a hero point. Meaning you could give a hero point to Valentin to save his ass, like, legitimately.
Well, let's see. I'm gonna roll my reflex.
What is the chances they do 60
oh my
max
God.
damage both?
He takes no damage, fuck you.
Isn't that still half damage?
No,
it's a critical. He takes no damage. Valentin!
Oh my god!
How? I need
you fucking shit!
I see the beetle start to glow, and I grab it off of my shoulder, and I just jam it into the fucking sword dude's mouth after he stabbed me with a sword.
Well, he gets a chance to dodge it too. So
yeah, obviously, but I'm using him as cover.
Okay.
You hold a grenade to someone's chest.
I'll allow that. I still have to check to see if the other beetle blows too. So give me a moment. I have to roll everybody's reflex saves. Phoebe, I seem to have missed something when I was prepping this. What is an appropriate low mid-level DC for what CR you guys are at?
Could I just?
Sorry, hold on. I need to hear from Phoebe for real quick.
You said like a low DC per level?
No, low mid, so like kind of in between low and mid. Something that's like someone with a bad stat could still likely fail on this, but like not. They'd still have to roll not great.
We're level 5, right?
Huh? Yeah, you're all level 5.
Then that'd be like 19, 18, somewhere around there.
19, 18? Okay, cool.
I mean, so could I actually, technically as part of my nat 20 then, from that, take the beetle and throw it away so it gets out of range out of this other flash beetle?
If you had a hero point, I would allow you to do that.
Okay.
But, if anyone does a sub or a bit right now, you can give them that hero point.
Hang on. Can we just point out that Ryger said I did think he could actually touch?
I'm dyslexic. I leave off.
That's really funny. Valentin, you get your hero point. So you want to throw it?
Okay, I'm gonna throw the beetle so that it's still gonna be in range of all of us because
like
I don't think it could go that far, but away from the other beetle so he doesn't blow up the.
I'll allow it. So. I want you, like, as the beetle is expanding, you grab the beetle, it looks at you with big, teary beetle eyes, thinking that at least you're going to share in its last moments, one last glorious explosion, and then you
sorry, I have post-nut clarity.
Oh no!
Donnie, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Who do you want the other person to get a hero point? As a note, they can each stack up to 3 hero points, so you can give Valentin 1 for the one that he just spent. But regardless, the beetle goes flying through the air. As you reject the beetle and yeet it, it like leaves a little string of tears behind it.
You just
it was just telling me, oh, you're gonna regret that, motherfucker. So I can only have so many hallucinogens in my body to understand what's going on. Okay.
The beetle then does finally give its blast, of which you take no damage, and let me just see for the bad guys now. I have to find them all. I didn't set this up super great.
I can't believe these small fuckers are actually fireballs, though. that means there's just floating fireballs all over
I
the
think
place.
part about all this is that's not base. He added that because he hates you.
Could you repeat that? I actually missed that, Podge.
I said
Phoebe.
Not Podge, first of all.
Phoebe, sorry.
I said the best part is it's not base Flash Beetle. He just put that in because he hates you.
Yeah, it's not base Flash Beetle. I put it in extra because I was like, man, I realized I need to spice up this encounter because of the last one. So I was like, what if I made the fire beetles explode? Surely no one would shoot them actually, so it'll just be a funny little lore thing that they're like really small, but they blow up 66 worth of damage.
Surely no one will explode this exploding thing that I've placed in the game for the purpose of exploding.
Right. We didn't even get done the first fucking round, and Ryan blew one up.
You told me they could explode, and I knew what I was doing.
You
I'm gonna
also
spit my
knew that
water.
Valentin was. You also knew that Valentin was expendable, so.
No! If that honestly, I would be so fucking. I mean, I would be devastated if your character died regardless. But if that was the last thing we said, you would have heard from us, regardless of if it was in jest or not. That would have been the most fucking depressing thing ever. I would have been so genuinely distraught.
It would be in line with Valentin's whole story. It's like, well, I guess this is how my life ended up.
Oh, I'm sick of this.
Yeah, it's just.
I'm just gonna do the whole thing manually. So the Taskmaster failed, and is going to be taking. Okay, that didn't roll. It rolled all off. Oh god, not that many dice. Jesus, fucking wrist brace made me pick up 10. Oh my god, you guys keep misclicking. There we go. Dice. I've got stuff in the way because I wanted to. Grump. One moment.
After the beetle explodes, I turn back around to my party and I just go, yo, they fucking explode!
Who would have guessed that was possible? I sure didn't.
Yeah, how would anybody possibly have known this?
Yeah, that was so weird. Wow. Good catch.
I imagine Iris is just freaking out, realize she's got like a bomb on her, right?
She might be like, it's chill. You don't fuck with them, they don't fuck with you.
Let's see. So that guy is taking half damage, half of 29. You round down in Pathfinder, right? So it should be 18.
Yeah.
Thank you. So the eyeless guy is taking 18 damage. The guy with the badge took the full 29. Rolling for Dwarven Sharpshooter 3 now. Not Dwarven, sorry. Harengar, Sharpshooter 3. Also makes his save. Doesn't matter. 18 damage is enough to kill him. That was the cool guy who jumped off the roof, landed on the beetle, and then rode at you, by the way.
Wow.
Died.
Less cool.
For 2 seconds, and then Riley killed him.
Yeah, he looked super
Hey,
cool.
man, he went out in style.
Yeah.
Look at the value I'm
Yeah,
getting
it looks
from this
pretty cool as
cantrip,
the
though.
corpse.
Let's be real.
That is a nasty fucking cantrip. It's a fucking 3d4 plus 5.
It crit the beetle, Valentin! It crit the beetle!
Originally, I was like, if I'm
Oh,
like
no, it
first
did
in initiative,
14.
I was
Oh my
gonna
God.
target both beetles.
It did 14 base to the flash beetle. It dealt 22. So the flash beetle, which had 6 health, died by 18 points of damage. 18 plus 14 is 32. Okay. Alright. That was your movement and an action. I believe that you still have more.
That
So
no,
yes,
that is everything.
you do yell out, Hey, yo, those things explode.
And not in a good way.
There's a good way for that.
I whisper to
like to imagine
Sandra,
that.
we tell them nothing.
Tell them what?
You know
Exactly.
that Sandra, you know that Sandra knew.
It
You
was
had
the
a
shared
look
look in our eyes.
Yeah, we looked
you
at
went,
the
oh shit, you went, oh shit, they explode. We're not gonna tell anyone.
I'm absolutely loving the comic series that is coming out of this beetle.
I really wish I could see it, but I'm doing things. Valentin was mounted, so he's thinking of a different explosion. Chat says. Which beetle? Which?
I mean, I just like to imagine that this beetle just did the whole Kamehameha, you know.
Yeah, it does give a whole new meaning to the term Beetlejuice, though. That beetle's juicing all over the place.
I think my
Happy
favorite
Halloween,
was the
Ethan.
beetle uses its action to mount Valentin.
Yeah.
It did use an action to mount Valentin, though. Mounting's an
The art
action.
is so good, though.
Yeah, the art's
It's
amazing.
beautiful.
I don't like the way you put it. I consented to none of this.
Oh, is it because you would be on top? Is that no? It had to mount you, sir.
Yes.
The beetle
Yes.
flies down, but doesn't have enough actions to mount Sam.
Hey Sam, you want to shock that one?
No.
It's still in range.
And this beetle mounts Valentin. Oh wait, no, it doesn't have enough action. Sorry, it stops here. Oasis, we finally made it through a round of initiative. Sam is Rye's character. Alright, now I'm gonna look at all these fucking brilliant ones.
By the way, I don't the image next to my my wounded thing. It shows as green. I don't know why it shows as green on my screen.
Owl, if you color in that beetle and its beautiful crying face, I will make that my profile picture for a while. It's so cute. I love that beetle. I don't know if you can riverify it at all, but I will absolutely make
Give
it
it
my
little green hair.
profile. Yeah, I will become the beetle.
It's a really fucking cute picture.
It's
That's
super
a very
cute.
cute beetle.
I love that beetle.
I don't like bugs, and River mentioned this to theme to me ahead of time so that I wouldn't be skeezed out by it, or just to make sure it was okay. And this feels to me like Lucas the spider, which is the cutest fucking spider I've ever seen in my entire life. Because it's got big eyes, and it's just a baby, and you just want to kiss it, even though it's a bug! You did a very good job making a bug really cute.
I actually want to give context to how I told Undyne that this was going to happen tonight. Content warning for tonight, the beetle encounter I mentioned may happen. Some of the creatures in Victory Peak use giant beetles for mounts. Undyne says, that's okay, I think. I respond with, there may also be smaller ones that explode in a ball of fire. I forget if I scrapped that idea or not.
So what you're saying is Undyne knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's meta logic.
Oasis,
I'm not a dirty meta gamer.
Oasis, go ahead.
Unlike Rye, who wanted to kill me.
I'm choosing my Ocean's Bomb on Valentin.
No! I threw it away! Stop!
Question, do exoskeletons count as skeletons?
Yes?
Why?
I mean, they don't count as bones, I don't think, but...
It's a carapace.
What do you mean?
Okay. I had to target a creature with a skeleton, you know?
No, it doesn't have a skeleton.
Damn. Can't weaponize the bugs.
Go ahead, Oasis. Oh, Ocean's Bomb, I see. Who was that on?
Valentin, the dying boy.
I'm not dying anymore. I'm just very close.
That was probably the most clutch. That was probably the most clutch nat 20 I've seen in a while.
Please,
yeah, and it was all natural. Like, we didn't have any other finagling or fudging.
Yeah, I was willing to finagle and fudge a little bit. I even said I was fully willing. Valentin, as always, we ran a campaign once where I assigned everybody a godhood based on, like, what they did in-game. Valentin once rolled, 3 or 4 nat 20s in a row, and so I named him the God of Luck.
Yes.
And then bad things happen, presumably?
Honestly, yeah, actually, a weirdly large amount of bad things seem to happen to Valentin in that campaign.
Valentin's luck goes one way or the other.
He was playing this character too, Valentin.
Does he play Valentin in all his characters?
No. He does a lot of different characters.
No, so I want to point out, when this campaign was starting up, River went, so we're starting up a campaign with VTubers, and I said, okay, that sounds cool. So I have an idea for a cleric that I would like to play, or I could play Valentin. He said, no, you have to play Valentin because everyone else is going to be playing their VTubers. And then I show up on game day, and no one is their VTuber. I'm like, okay.
You invited him to a costume party where no one's wearing a costume.
Oh yeah! Wait a minute! No, I remember that now! I absolutely did tell you that! And then forgot to tell you that, like, people were, like, expecting to do things other than their characters. So it's like, I invited you to a costume party that I thought was a costume party, and then nobody wanted to do the costume party, and you still showed up in a costume.
Because you didn't let him know that it wasn't a costume party anymore.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it? What are we doing?
It's
Oasis's turn.
So, battle medicine, Phoebe.
Alright, it's gonna be a DC 20.
Your Flash Beetle comes with you.
Yay.
Oh no, now I'm surrounded by flash beetles.
Want to see me do it again?
So what does that do?
Oh my god, no!
I'll just give him more healing.
Kind of, yeah.
How much does it heal him?
There's 2 of them in 30 feet range.
I'm trying to get
now.
it to make it a thing, but it's 2d8 plus 10, but I don't know how to add 10.
Jesus Christ. There's so much healing.
Does this count as Call of the Void when I want Rye to do it again?
17.
17? Okay.
Yeah. I can't add 10 to it normally, so it's just,
Hiya.
I'm feeling a lot better.
That's my job. Now stop dying.
Thank you.
turn.
The beetle goes, trample. 1, let's see, so...
Yeah,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It does not trample the flash beetles.
Oh god.
I actually like doing very
shit.
details around the fucking flash beetles. It was like, ooh.
No, the flash beetles are on top of your guys' heads and shit. I'm gonna say that they're covered from this, so it doesn't just trigger every flash beetle in existence. But that did, I believe, hit all of you, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who am I missing? Oh, Zandra.
I did it.
And that is the damage that everybody takes as the beetle stamps and tramples over you all. Zandra or Sly, do you have the reactionary attack feature?
No.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. You have to have a feat for that?
Yes.
I do not have it then.
Okay.
It's part of your weapon thingy, though, if you ever target one of them as your designated spooker.
Oh, so if I use my exploit vulnerability on them?
Mm-hmm. That one specific target person should be able to let you smack them with a reactive strike.
The flash beetle mounted on Oasis begins to glow.
Not again. Please, haven't we been through?
Oh, that's gonna like blind everybody, huh? Hold on. Let me double check, because I think that I'm viewing that wrong. Let me see.
No, blind them all.
No, it should only get you two.
That's illegal.
Oh, actually, it does not do this. The beetle is going to fly over here. And it is going to use an action to mount onto you. And then it's going to do that so it doesn't get the Dwergar in its radius.
Wow, what a smart beetle.
They're just operating underneath a series of commands. Actually, by my rules, that'll get Oasis too.
Yeah, you're right.
It will also hit the giant stag beetle at least, so there's that. Oh god, that was a really weird, burp hiccup that I just had. Uncomfortable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, I've got everybody. Alright! See who's blinded.
I'm not. I got no critical success.
Sly is blinded. Yeah. Oasis and Valentin with your critical... Oasis, Valentin, and you with you guys' critical successes. Oh, the Flash Beetle crit failed, though. Sorry, the Stag Beetle.
But by the way, I don't know why it rolled for me, because I'm definitely not in that radius.
I targeted you by accident, so just ignore it.
Oh.
Silly goose.
I don't know what to do with a critical success in this position, so go ahead, guys, and describe something cool that you do.
You know that meme where it's just the guy getting flashbanged in that really dark room and his face is just blank as it like that as he gets completely flashed by the bright screen? Yeah, it's just that. It's just a blank face. It's just like the blinding light just gets blasted in my eyes. I'm like, oh god.
Can you roll an intimidate check just to show off how badass you are?
That wouldn't go very well. I'm not very intimidating.
Valentin, you're up.
I'm a wholesome being.
You are, you just experienced, your life flashing before your eye, probably.
So I had a great sword stab through my gut, and then a beetle started. I got trampled twice in the same round, basically. Then a beetle started flashing. I threw it away as a grenade, avoid taking damage. I'm just stumbling and staggering, and then I get brought back up with some health from the healing waters. And I look at the helmet dude. No, I look at the Taskmaster. I say, I thought I was down and out. Well, I didn't hear no bell. And I'm going to start revving up my firearm, and I'm going to read out the description for this feat because it's one of my favorite feats ever.
Oh no!
They told you there was no way that explosions could heal people, but they were fools. Fools who didn't understand your brilliance. You create a minor explosion from your innovation, altering the combustion to cauterize wounds using vaporized medicinal herbs. You or a living blah 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 blah. I'm going to heal myself for. I need to target myself. So I just put my searing gun up to the wounds I've taken as I stare at this Taskmaster and as I'm burning myself in his face.
Yeah, he's pretty confused by that.
Anyway, how do I roll this?
Remember, he's also mostly blown up by that fireball, so he's all disorientated and really fucked up.
I need to add it somehow. So I guess I'll just take 3 of these for now. I think it's...
You're healing 19?
No, it might be plus something. Let me double check.
I can't believe
Look,
we...
you're straight 19.
You're straight 19? Okay, that puts you at... well, you can alter it yourself.
That puts me at 48. So I'm nearly back to full after that. And then, are there penalties for shooting in close range?
If they have a reactive strike, I think they'll beat the hell out of you, but other than that, no.
No one's had a reactive strike so far. I guess I'll be fine.
You know what? There's an easy way to check this theory. I'm going to move away.
Remember, you can always 5-foot step to avoid taking any attacks of opportunity.
5-foot step then. Over to this location.
Okay,
And
so no attacks of opportunity are made. Unless, a creature could have made an attack of opportunity when he was doing his special ability?
Depends. Did it have the manipulate trait?
The
I think that
manipulate
it
trait?
has. Yeah, let me double check. Yeah, it's a manipulate trait.
Okay, then yeah, carry on.
Okay, I guess I would have been fine. Just keep on moving then. I'm going to target
Would you have
this
been?
guy.
Wait, no, sorry. It had the manipulate trait, meaning that it
My
does provoke?
my searing restoration has the manipulative.
So
trait.
it does provoke.
Yes.
Oh, then yeah, this guy takes an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay. Who?
Don't they have to have a feat for that?
He does.
Oh.
The guy with the armor and the greatsword that you don't like very much.
Jesus Christ! 31.
31. 18 damage.
Ow!
You heal
So
a total of 1 hit point.
I do the thing where I lean in and I go this whole bit about I didn't hear no bell and I burn myself, and then as I do that I just get stabbed through the side. I'm going, oh, for fuck's sake!
He stabs you in the side.
Get behind me, mommy. I'll protect
He
you.
stabs you in the side and he says, "Ding, ding." In Undercommon.
Well, I guess I don't need to do a 5-foot step. I guess I'll just keep on moving.
Yeah, just keep moving. Get behind me. I'll keep you safe.
Now I'm in the range of 3 flash beetles.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
If one of those flash beetles explodes, remember, one of the bad guys could choose to shoot one. There's nothing stopping them from doing so.
Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna try to get my turn over with.
You got one more action, Valentin.
No, I have... Yeah, I guess so. Shooting at the guy. Why did it roll twice?
You were targeting the Taskmaster still.
Oh.
And you were targeting yourself. You actually were not... Oh, you were aiming at the Taskmaster, weren't you? Or were you aiming at the armored guy?
Yeah, no, I was aiming at the Taskmaster.
Okay, you
What
crit
the
him
fuck?
then, but you rolled on yourself because you were targeting yourself still from your healing.
Oh. I missed myself.
Untarget yourself and then roll your damage. Also, I'll let you know right now, this guy was at 1 HP from the fireball of the beetle.
God.
So, feel free to get a little bit intense with this. Rai says in chat, I know what I must do regarding the flash beetles.
Jesus Christ. 24
So,
damage.
Yeah, you actually exceeded his total hit points, so he's extra double, triple dead.
And then that's my turn.
Alright, Oasis. Let's see how good you are in melee. Probably pretty fucking good. He takes 2 actions as he channels some sort of shadowy essence into his weapon. The greatsword is covered in legit shade and darkness. A 26 will hit you. It's gonna deal 12 slashing damage, and then you have to make a fortitude save, which you crit succeed.
Fuck you.
Of course you crit succeed it. Alright, fuck you too.
I'm expert in fortitude with that. Constitution is my main stat.
God damn it. You just Sugma. You hear this? Jeez. You are provoking me. I'm gonna shoot a flash beetle that's right on top of you if you keep this up.
Oh
I'm
no,
teasing.
more fortitude saves.
They're reflex, aren't they, for the explosions?
Oh, the explosion. I thought you meant like the flashbangy flashbang.
No. Beetle's come to here and it's gonna try to use its mandibles on Oasis. A 20
Not
misses.
just the mandibles,
Nice.
but the woman mandibles and children mandibles too.
Then it gets a second attack. What's the negative for it making multiples?
Heavy -5.
That will also miss then. I don't know why it's not coded in for them to be able to make multiples.
Because Fantasy Ground sucks.
You! I don't think it's Fantasy Grounds. Fantasy Grounds has been really good on every other system.
So the beetle that's in front of me is just kind of... Is it on me or is it next to me?
Oh, no, that one mounted you.
Okay.
It's hanging out directly in the middle of your chest.
I think it's like fucking Narnia where it's like, ride me.
Can I gently extract the beetle from myself as an action?
You can always make an attempt. These
okay.
things are incredibly fragile. Roll me a sleight of hand.
There is no sleight of hand.
Thievery.
Yeah.
Thievery.
Ooh.
You'll get it one day, River.
17!
With a 17, you slowly extract the beetle, and now it's just in your hand, sitting there.
I gently set it down on the ground.
You gently set the beetle down on the ground. It looks up at you with big watery eyes.
I wink at it, and then I throw my javelin at the big stag beetle.
The beetle winks at
my
you
javelin.
and then starts climbing up your leg.
Well, worth it. I think I'm targeting the big man. Am I? No, I'm not.
Wait,
Okay, no, I am.
It's not that beetle's turn.
I know it's not. It's still on the ground.
Yeah.
It is a hit, even though you're dazzled.
Okay.
Did I give Sly dazzle? He got reblinded. I did.
11 points
I
of
got it,
damage
yeah.
to the giant stag beetle, and that's the end of my turn.
I should
Yeah,
have a
that's
third action.
I set it on the ground. I didn't know if you were gonna let me. If that's
I'll
my
let it be part
third
of it,
action,
yeah.
I'm gonna move
As an
away.
opportunity attack, the beetle dives under your boot. I'm kidding. Carry on.
Oh my god. Okay, come back here.
There's no
Well,
way
actually,
to get around this beetle
I'm gonna-
to get to the big man
Instead
in there.
of going that way, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go to the beetle.
What's that, Sandra?
As my trident comes back.
I was asking if there's any way to get to the big man in the armor, but I don't think I can get around the beetle to him. I was asking if there's space
No,
around
there's no space.
Yeah, okay, got it. Then I'll just continue my attacks against the big beetle. Oh, almost a 15.
A miss. You have one
Wow.
more action.
21 is miss. Yeah, I'll try a secondary attack. Hopefully it's better. Oh my god! Damn it!
A critical miss! As you go to swing with the sword, you are overtaken with bloodlust. I want you to roll me a will save or get Berserk 1. That has to be a status
Ooh.
effect. I don't actually know if Berserk is a static effect. Is it, Phoebe?
What?
Is
We'll figure it out.
Is Berserk
How about
a status effect?
we can make one? We can make one.
I mean, there is a type of rage thing that the fucking, what's it called, badgers can do that's kind of like that.
Yes, yeah. Where would I find information on that?
On the badgers stat block.
What's the Badgers?
It's like a badger?
Oh, it really is just a Badger
Like
stat
an
block?
animal, like, there's a
River, you need to
angry
look at the
animal.
art page.
I
Yeah.
will in a moment. Just let me find this real quick. Like it's an actual, just a regular badger that has a fury thing. Okay, hold on.
Angry rage, yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't
It is
see
very
it.
good.
I don't see it. I'm looking at a regular badger. I don't see anything in their stat block that would give them this.
Oh, it'll be the giant badger then.
Oh, the giant badger. All right, let me check the giant
You
badger.
get badger rage.
As Sandra is swinging her sword and missing repeatedly,
So you
Just
are, yeah,
gets
okay.
more and more frustrated. Stop moving!
You do resist. Yeah, I would absolutely say that you enter something similar to badger rage. Yeah, that's kind of funny.
It's like a smaller, lesser version of Barbarian's rage.
We can implement a full on badger rage for Zandra if we need to.
Yeah, not now though. All right, let me look in the art chat now. Oh my god! Thank you! Hold on.
so
it's,
cute!
It's me! No!
He's so sad!
I'm making that my profile picture right now. I'm putting the whole game on hold for a moment. Hold on.
He's so sad.
Yeah, I'm
close?
really easy.
All right. Let's carry on. We'll get this round done, and then I'll make it the thing. Zandra, you made a fucking mistake today. Are you kidding me? I love it. I'm a little beetle. He looks so sad. I love these. I didn't think the beetles were gonna go over that well. All right. I just realized what the implication of this splash damage from the bomb being thrown at Sam right now is gonna have.
Oh boy.
Oh no, my rheumatism.
It misses, because he's throwing it from like a mile away. But it does deal 1 fire damage to you and both the beetles around you, as it does deal the splash damage, Sam.
Okay, it's fine.
They have 6 hit points, so they're not dead yet. Sly.
Oh. I assume I can't stand here, or is that...
That is a wall.
Okay. 3. 2, 3. I'm gonna go here and attack the other giant stag beetle. Monster Kitty, please get out of the way.
It is a hit, despite you being blind. Roll damage. Or dazzled, he's not entirely blind. 3 damage. Good, solid hit.
Then second attack, if I can land it.
It's another hit.
Why is it rolling twice?
Because you're dazzled, so it's also rolling the check to see if you even hit at all.
Ah.
Another 3 damage.
I'm like poking at its joints.
Nyeh. Nyeh. Eh. Sam. The music got
Man,
really
that's
quiet.
a group of people around that fire beetle.
There is, yeah. Wow, you could hit so many enemies right now, man.
You could also just hit both of the ones on either side of you, and you could take both of them out.
Which would set off the one
on
around
me,
you.
so if I move up...
Yeah, just come stand next to us and then set the one off on your head.
I think I want to get rid of the shadow guy and avoid doing a TPK right now.
Really? Because you were playing like that last round.
That was only one person last round.
And he woefully misunderstood the dying rules.
And he was expendable.
Flat out, I love that the whole reason for that is because Rai has dyslexia and misread the dying rules.
Well, I mean, it's also not his fault that, like, they keep the massive damage rules separate from dying and death rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a separate.
I was like, oh,
entirely.
cool, he just fails like a diff save. That's fine. I'm like, oh, he does not fail diff save.
He just dies if it's a certain amount.
Yeah. I am gonna cast Electric Arc on the Beetle and the Shadow guy.
Yeah, 1 crit fails and 1 regular fails. The giant beetle is dying.
And I'm just gonna use my last action to kind of like shoo off the beetles that are around me.
Okay, roll me an animal handling.
Oh shit.
He nat ones and they both just crawl up onto him.
Oh, if you
I
got
don't
ones,
have that
they're
skill.
gonna
I'm
detonate.
not sure if it is.
What's animal handling under?
Nature.
Let's do a nature.
It's a knowledge.
Okay, that's not the
nature.
worst.
Okay.
It's not the best, but it's positive.
Okay.
The beetle that's on your head crawls into your eye hole. It
Oh
sits
God,
there. It sits there, lit up, giving you the expression of having glowing eyes.
I'm a jack-o'-lantern. Mild concern there is a bomb in my head.
Quick, Vlitz, and shoot it.
Yes, now see how you like it.
That would be a hell of an aim shot, by the way.
Hey man, the only shots I've taken this game have been crits.
Speaking of crits, it is a miss, not a critical miss. Though.
Oh,
Actually, that was on Sly too, by the way.
It was
This
aiming
one's-
at me, not you.
That's a miss on Valentin. Oh wait, shit! They get multiple shots. Oh well, no, he doesn't because his fucking thing just busted again. The flash beetle inside your skull begins to glow and does its light flash ability on everybody.
From
it's just
inside
glowing-
his skull?
So
Yeah.
it's just glowing out of his eyes?
Yeah, it's like
Pathfinder looks
getting beamed by a lighthouse, man.
Sam, quick, cover your eyes.
Yeah.
two more nat 20s tonight.
I nat 20'd it because it's inside my skull.
Oasis legitimately
I can't see in there.
Oasis legitimately cannot get anything but a critical success, by the way. Unless she
Yeah.
gets, even with a nat 1, I think that still just comes out to what, a regular failure?
A regular success.
It comes out to a regular success. That's nuts.
I am made to be fortitudinous.
Oi, you cheeky blighters! Yells this guy and throws a bomb.
Oh shit.
Decided to do a little.
Oh shit, he's got a bomb!
It misses Oasis, but it's splash damage. Oh, actually, it definitely would have been targeting Oasis because it would hit its boss. It was targeting Valentin, and I'm going to re-roll it.
What?
Still a miss. In fact, it's a critical miss. What happens when a bomb critical
Sorry,
misses?
close.
It just...
So-
Nothing happens. No splash.
blows-
No nothing.
It
Okay.
blows up in his face.
Nah, it just lands on the ground.
It blows up in his face.
This flash beetle that is on Sly floats over to Sam and crawls in his other eye hole using an action to mount him.
Man, Sam is just the bug collector.
They're plotting revenge for their brother.
And it is going to light up and try to blind everybody.
Oh my god.
So now you've got 2 bombs in your head, Sam. Valentin is blinded!
No.
I just swap my eye patch around.
No. It's fine, it's not blinded. I keep calling it wrong. It's dazzled.
Yeah, I was about to say that's extra bad.
Yeah, blinded is extra bad. It is just dazzled. Either way, now he's got 2 glowing. We just hit the top of the round. I think we can get one more round in before we go.
One more round? The round takes
Oh, hold
so
on.
long.
Yeah, never mind. I don't think we can do it in 12 minutes. I feel like this is a good stopping point then. What about you guys?
Yes.
I do have to leave soon, so yeah.
Alright.
Take a nap.
Thank you guys so much for coming. I hope that you enjoyed tonight. Make sure to check out all of the wonderful people who play in this campaign. You can find them all. Damn it, it's Blood Rock. You can find them all there. Podge wasn't able to be with us tonight. We'll be playing again in 2 weeks. If you liked the content that you saw tonight, I run a lot of other TTRPG games. I do charge for them, but as you can see, I run them all pretty high quality. And yeah, if you were just interested in supporting the stream at all, you can support through there. Donations on my Ko-Fi are always preferred to anything than on Twitch, because that I get access to immediately, plus Twitch doesn't take a cut of it. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh yeah, also follow me on Twitter. I do a lot of funny content there, and I think I'm hilarious.
Oh god.
See, Undyne loves my content. Alright, we're gonna rate another great creator. I'll see you guys all later. Bye!
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.